Hello, friends. I believe we are live. Should be live, should be good to go. If you're in chat, say hi, welcome. It is, in fact, after 2 p.m., like I said. But we're back, we're here. Cycle 14, day 17, here in Drowned Mode Resuscitation. If you remember, last time was actually a video, not a live stream, so for those of you who didn't watch the video, well, first of all, go watch the video. I think we got a lot of good stuff done, but for the sake of continuity, what we ended up doing was finished walling these things in, well, except for right here. This area is still kind of a little bit hopeless, but it's now full-fledged tree farm, excuse me. This area is now growing a whole bunch of crops, and this area is going to be growing more crops, and maybe doing a little bit of food refinement like we have right here with our food factories. We've got all of this stuff needs to be moved. Most likely is going to go over in this area, probably on some sort of extension of platforms over here, maybe on a lower level to integrate everything. And we've got a whole bunch of water coming out of these, what do you call these things? Water sources? Yes. Very, very scientific here. We have not enough outflow, so this is something we're going to fix in this live stream as well. Probably going to end up dynamiting most of this out and just making this a whole spillway, because this is going to overflow. It already kind of has. Going to overflow over here, and that is pretty much where we are. I'm not going to commit to this being a long or a short stream today because, well, you know how those things usually go. I say it's going to be an hour long, it ends up being 4 hours long. I say it's going to be long, and then I get tired. So we're just going to kind of roll with it, hoping everyone is having a fantastic Saturday, or maybe if it's Sunday where you are, I don't know. Could be, yeah, it would already be early Sunday in parts of Asia and Oceania, so welcome. Let's see, who is here? Oh, yeah, waiting for the stream, 12 a.m. in India. Yep, welcome, welcome. I see you here. See you, Kurt. Devilish Fun, Proving Death. Who else is here? Ace, hi. Hoffmeister, welcome. Stream just started. Well, you didn't miss anything. Just did a brief recap for everybody, but we should be all good to go now. So, yeah, hoping, again, everyone is having a fantastic day. We've got plenty we can get done, and lots of little things we can fix, lots of things we can improve. And lots of derailing that can happen courtesy of Devilish Fun and Kurt, who are always very, very good at those things. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. Let's take stock real quick of how everything is looking. We've got our Donador Memorial Forest. Currently only has 4 beavers in it because we've been unable to supply the, well, supplies. Take a look at our resources here. We only have 3 fermented cassavas, and we have 6 fermented soybeans. Because, well, it's not been a very easy journey to get supplies over here, because they have to go a super long way underneath this whole area. So we're probably going to want to go ahead and put some more storage somewhere in the middle. Try to figure something else out. Or I know I threw around the idea of putting a district center back here again and using this kind of as a central distribution point for some food items. We'll see. How was your morning? I slept until 1:30 my time. Then I took a shower. I had some leftover mac and cheese. Played a Spot the Differences game on the back of a box of Life cereal with my dad and my sister, and lost. Got irritated and went upstairs and started streams. No, it's fine. I had a nice morning. It was very restful. Now I get to spend a couple hours playing beavers with you guys, which is always fun. And I have water, so I'm going to be hydrated. It's very important. Can't stay and watch live, but I'll check out the 4-hour, 30-minute replay. Yeah, we were always welcome to do so. Arjun, hi, welcome. Rewinding. You know, you can use ad block. That's okay. It's not going to hurt my feelings. But if I don't have them on at all, I won't make any money, so I kind of can't turn them off. Can't be good at all games. Yeah, I'm not good at some games. Not at all. So why don't we go ahead and start by starting to build this area out a little bit. I think we're going to want to have some distribution here, like I just said previously. Probably would not be a bad idea to kind of expand over this area with some platforms, put in some storages and things that beavers can, you know, take advantage of, because eventually this is going to be populated. This area over here is going to have to be populated to get our ruins. And then, of course, we have trees up here. But the primary goal is we need to have food stored and actually accessible, because this is not great to have this small of a supply of food. These guys are not going to survive. That's not going to be a good time. And we're all thirsty, too, which is baffling to me when we have so much water just available at any point in time. Although the straws are a little long here. We only have... Wow, we're less than 1 block depth? That can't be right. Because it was as high as this first ring right here. We're not, thankfully, not that bad right now. I am trying to get this whole thing completely unblocked because I guess I can just go ahead and tell you guys, once we get to a certain point with these water sources, I'll go into dev mode and show you what we're looking at right now. These are at 6.3. And I haven't decided what the threshold is yet, but once we get to, I guess, the next whole number or whatever, I'm going to change it. Instead of a D6, it's going to be a D10. So we could have one full number worth of strength increases every single time. So, we'll see. I have to keep things interesting, right? Any word on Kingdoms Reborn? I'm going to start a new series with that probably sometime this week. The new Japan faction. Seems like it's going to be really interesting, and I have wanted to do another series on that for quite some time. So look for that sometime this week. Sadly, can't watch anymore. We'll watch tonight. Hey, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and it'll be here when you're ready. Just started playthrough on this map as well. Your playthrough helped out immensely. Thanks and good luck. You're welcome. Discord picks. I have 32,000. My beavers are always thirsty. Yeah, I think that probably is more to do with the distribution of stuff. We're going to fix that in here as well. Wow, Kurt. Gifted memberships all over the place. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Nano Core, welcome. Welcome to the Beard Boosters, courtesy of Kurt over here. Ravennia Marie, welcome. Let's see, who's it going to assign this other one to? Ace, welcome. Wow. Enjoy the emotes. And welcome to the exclusive club of people who have access to... Well, not too much right now, but we're working on it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Appreciate you, Kurt. Again, thanks for donating those. Hopefully we can have some interesting and very good fun today with the rest of all this stuff we got to do. Didn't let me buy 4 and I was 20 cents off of... Hey, that is completely fine. JC watched the latest video and got an idea. Any reason you have not made a water channel around the border of the map? So, are you talking about like a canal all the way around the outside, M&M style? We could possibly do that. We would have to wait for these trees to be. Wow, yeah. Look at all this water we got coming up over here. Yeah, we have to address this post haste because this is going to kill our trees. We can't do that. Skrymer, you welcome to the Beard Boosters, courtesy of Kurt. Thanks again, very much appreciate it. Oh, you want a D20? You want a D20 for this? Do you want me to die? Oh no. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Take these things off. We have a pretty decent amount of flow out here, but this is currently blocking the way. This is... Wow, they're still making 600 horsepower. Well, that's pretty good. But we still have way too much water coming out. So here's what we're going to do. We can already go ahead and get rid of these blocks right here, just to help things out a little bit. And then when that is done, I think we can put these water wheels back in. But at this exact moment, this is way too much flow for us to sustain, and we just have to get rid of it. Work on it very slowly. What do you think the max the game could handle for water production? Well, previously I did 20 for each block in the 35 episode Let's Play series in Update 3. And that was a lag fest. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do that this time around. But we did have some big improvements to the game in terms of operational efficiency. If you see right here in the corner, I've got 130 FPS right now. So I think we're probably okay. The stream's only going in 60 because I can't stream at 120. I don't think YouTube even supports that. But we will see what happens as we keep on moving forward there. But yeah, I think having, especially once this is all gone, having a canal around this outside of the map probably would not be a bad idea. Connect all of these water reservoirs. The only issue being this is one block lower, so we would actually have to build that up. And then this is... Is this whole thing 1 block? Oh, yeah, this whole corner is actually 1 block lower. This whole side is 1 block high. I don't know. We'd have to figure it out. There's some sort of math that I would have to do. And we all know how good I am at math. Maybe these are all the same height and I'm just insane. Okay, I think that's what the problem is. This is 1 block higher than this, but I thought that meant this was the same height. I don't know. It's all messed up. Alright, let's blow this up. That should help water a little bit more. Since we're already over here, let's just go ahead and blow this up as well. It's a digital die, right? Yeah, I could just do whatever number of sides I wanted. I also have a full set of, I think it's 7. Just regular role-playing game sided die. I got a D4, D6, D8, 2 D10s, a D12, and a D20. I've got a couple of those. So if I wanted to roll physical dice, I could. I just think it's more fun when you can see the thing on screen. Update does seem to have improved in terms of performance. Absolutely. Right now it's maxed out at 165 because that's what my monitor supports, but I'm pretty sure I'd be getting a couple hundred right now at night without the beavers all walking around doing stuff. You tried 8 and it didn't produce any water. Okay, so real quick, let me just go back into dev mode and show you. No, go away, GeForce Experience. Nobody cares about you. Okay, so you have this panel right here. You have strength, current strength, and then you have maximum strength, which is here. This one right there that's currently set to 8, you have to change that if you want to go above 8. So you can set this to whatever number you want, and then you can modify this. This is just kind of like a hard cap to make sure nothing goes crazy, I guess. But you can also adjust the time scale for the water sources. You can do evaporation speed modifications. You can do outflow balancing. There's all sorts of stuff you can do. God, stop it. Whoever invented GeForce Experience to turn on when you do Alt-Shift should stop, because I need to be able to get into dev mode. Okay. I guess we can go on turbo speed here. See if we'll get them to put this dynamite in at the beginning of the day. Because we are very close to the beginning of cycle 15. That is the loudest bell, I swear. But we'll set this off, see if that helps our flooding issues at all. Somehow I doubt it's going to be that big of a difference. But we have to at least have some sort of a flood proofing, or else when we increase the amount of water coming out of here, it's just not going to be good. How many FPS do you need? Well, what's funny is my PC is actually not that high end. I built it 3 years ago during the pandemic at the very, very beginning, because I went to school for multimedia reporting and I was going to do independent video production. And I bought all these computer parts, and then the world, well, you know what happened. So then I was like, well, I've got a computer that can do a whole bunch of cool stuff. Let's play video games. And that was 3 years ago, and now it's not really state-of-the-art or really anything. It's a good mid-range computer now, I guess. I have a 2070 Super, which is still a good card, but in terms of like actual super high-end stuff, no, it's not even on the map. I will probably, maybe sometime later this year, upgrade, see if I can find a used 3080 or something. But it was so hard to find graphics cards during the pandemic. It was just unbelievable how hard it was. So I need to get, I think, we'll just turn this whole thing into kind of a zigzag here. Is that 2, 2, 2, ding, ding, ding. Yes, I know. I'm going to have that come this way. And then I think that'll be fine. We'll just put that here, and then we'll get rid of these couple of things. Get that all fixed up, because remember, we can have cycle 15 as soon as day 22. And we don't want things to be crazy chaos, do we? Oh, I actually didn't need this one to be right here, because we already have that. So I don't know why I did that. Terraforming is insanely broken, so bots actually might not take too long to fill the entire crater. Oh, you want this entire thing to be land? I don't know about that one, Chief. That might be kind of hard. Alright, so now this is Hopefully enough additional outflow to keep this from flooding over here. Yeah, it looks like the water level's going down nicely. And we still have around... Okay, now it's actually going even more down. But that's not going to be a problem because it keeps cycling up and down, so that's fine. Someone in chat said that for the in-game. Oh, they sure did. That was ace. In-game for this playthrough, make the entire crater land. Well, I would like to be able to, you know, plant more stuff. But I think the water level right now is fine because it allows me to get water out of here without them having to go all the way over the place. So let's check our supplies in this district. See, the supply is still not enough. I think it's probably because we don't have enough beavers working these district crossings, which again was what I was trying to fix over here, putting in more stuff, and then I got distracted because everything was flooding over here. But that's fine. Why are we? Oh, this isn't connected because we haven't fixed all of this yet. So let's unpause this water wheel. They can build this. If they can even reach it. I think they can still reach it. And then we're going to continue this along this way, and then I've got to figure out a way to stop this from back flooding up here. Maybe that's not even possible because of how the outflow is going to work. I know we need to fix this right here. This all needs to be gone in the middle. So we'll take care of that. There's just a lot of little things that need to be done that are very, very easy to ignore if you're not completely with the times, I guess you could say. So let's see, if I put these in, I should be able to reach all 6 of these. Should be okay. Oh, I heard that ding, 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 and I saw the next cycle. No, it's only day 22. Oh, we're good here. Level a huge area in the middle and make it a frog from the... All right. So I really wanted to do that. The frog in the land, that's what I really wanted to do in the last playthrough, the 35 episode one, was I wanted to take the dam building blocks, and I wanted to make a frog sculpture, and I spent so much time trying to figure out how that would work, and I couldn't do it. So then we just settled for the temple and the little statues. I do not have the 3D modeling skills to construct a frog from little dam pieces. So sorry to disappoint you in that regard. That's just not a skill that I currently have. Water wheels to the side pit. We're going to, eventually. I'm just mostly focused right now on making sure this doesn't completely overflow flood. And it looks like we're probably okay, but I want to wait until after this next increase here to see if I have to detonate anything else. Because once that's done, we can actually put in a couple of wheels here and then put land here, so we have only right angles for water exit, and that should help us give us a little bit more power. Doesn't seem like a bad idea to get into bots early. It just can be made more thick around the district center. Yes. We actually could very well do bots. I just don't have enough resources right now to really get into that. I feel like we need to have a lot more storage of things, and especially be better at food. Because there's a lot of stuff that we have to make sure we're not getting too behind on. Now, what was I doing before? Okay, now I don't remember. Oh, that's right. We were over here. We got all these ready to go. We just got to get this down one more level, I think. That'll be fine. Detonate there, detonate there. Let the water go crazy for literally no reason. And then it'll fix itself. Loving the current playthrough and don't want them to end, but also mods. Yes. I feel pretty much exactly the same way. I love my mods. I want them back. But this is fun. It's nice to get another look at vanilla after playing only mods for months. Alright, so that's taken care of. I think we can just leave these platforms there. We don't need to worry about it for right now. There's a requisite flood once again, as it always does, and then it goes back down. So this area right here, we're going to turn into a bunch of farms. We've got our production up here. We need to put some more of these things. We just need to have more room for them to go in place here. Now the fun part is going to be actually getting everything situated where it needs to go. So I think what we actually have to do is move this staircase out one more so I can put a medium warehouse right here and have it actually be accessible. So let's do that, actually. And then put our stairs right on top. And then, of course, we can come back on top here and get that put in place. And then we have our single food factory for the algae rations. We do not have any algae, which is funny, but we're going to build some over here. Let's put in another food factory right next door. That'll fit nicely there. And then, are we growing corn or eggplant yet? I don't think we are. No. So for right now, we can just leave this doing algae rations, since we should, theoretically, at some point have more algae coming in. And then this needs to be storing, I guess we could have this store algae rations, since that's what we're actually making. And we have our farms, hydroponic gardens over here. They don't need to be over there. I just put them there because that's the space that I had access to. But we should find a spot over here, preferably near these food factories that we could actually, you know, use. If you figure out a frog sculpture, you have to do it live. Yeah, that could be fun. Might not be super entertaining watching me just fumble around stuff for a couple hours, but if we get our dam pieces back in the next modded playthrough, I think that's something we might be able to do. So we have over here, we have a staircase coming down to the bottom, and we've got all this space that we don't have anything built in. And I don't think it would be that impossible for us to keep building more stuff. The problem is, I like the ladders. I miss the ladders. We don't have them, unfortunately, because this is a non-modded playthrough. But I'm trying to think, is there a good way for us to keep stuff kind of organized? This is 5. What I wanted was, I wanted like a 6 wide area to put 2 hydroponic gardens side by side and just kind of have a whole thing with that. But I don't know that I'm going to be able to really fit that in anywhere where it's not going to be in the way. Yeah, I was going to do corn and eggplant on the on this island right here. You are correct. But since we're not there, they take a couple of weeks to grow, don't they? Yeah, eggplant's 12 days, corn's 10 days. I figured I'd go ahead and start the where are they, hydroponic gardens first. All right, day 26. We're we're seeing favor here with the random number generation. Anyway, what I was trying to do, I should probably get off of turbo speed if I'm thinking about something. Trying to figure out a way to put in hydroponic gardens over here without taking space we can use to grow crops. Because the obvious solution would be, oh, put it right in front of the food factory. Well, that might be a fine idea, but we currently have to be able to use that space for doing stuff. I guess I could do two highs here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm just going to have to make some sort of snaking staircases here. There's not really any easy way to do it. Should build hydroponics near water storage. Yeah, so here's the thing. We don't really have that much water storage. But we can have more. We have exhausted beavers. Oh, we have 31 homeless beavers. Oh, that's right. Somebody left a comment on the video that I posted last week of this, saying that I have a bunch of homeless beavers, and then I forgot to do anything about it. So we'll fix that today. Let's be kind to the homeless beavers. All right, I hope it's not ever going to get any higher than that. So I think I should be able to just go ahead and start building hydroponic gardens here. If I have my... I got to play with the orientation of stuff, right? Because I could... Well, before I built this incorrectly, I could have this, and I will have that set up that way. I don't want them to actually start building these yet. But that one's going to be turned around so it can access that path. This one can sit right here. So we have 2 right there. But if I have all of these on the same side, that's obviously not going to work. Oh, I don't need this to be built this way. I can have... thinking out loud with the help of chat. Always fun. God, stupid. Put this one piece right there. Then that can come out that way, which means this piece can go here. And then this has to be... Yes. Now we're cooking with gas. So I'm going to need this to be... Yeah, probably all this way. And then this one right here. And then all I have to do is just match up the entrances. So maybe we don't have anything on the bottom. In case it floods again, we can just have this be set up like so. I think that's going to work pretty nicely. And this can actually connect over here if we wanted. All right, so now all I have to do is get this back in the correct spot. Which means these have to be replaced with 2 high. And then all we have to do is rotate around. And there we go. We'll have 5 hydroponic gardens. And we're not taking up any farmable space. That is cool. So then we just have to have probably... Actually, the ones furthest away should be the... I don't think it matters. Not going to be that big of a deal. We'll do, for right now, 2 mushrooms, 3 algae, because the algae takes longer, and we can actually have this connect back up over here. Is this 2 blocks high? That's 3 blocks high. So let's actually... And I'm breaking out the galaxy brain stuff here. Try not to play too much on pause, or else people might be like, oh, you're not playing the game. No, we're good. I think... Oh, that's still not going to be enough. I thought I was going to be smart with this. So we actually want... I don't know. We'll figure it out. All I know is this is going to be a good idea. And we need to have water storage over here to take care of it. So I think what we're going to end up having to do is put in some stuff here, and then we can just put in a water storage down here at the bottom to make sure that they're actually able to utilize that. And then maybe we don't worry about over here this having to connect to anything. All right, let's actually look at chat for a second here. Oh, wow, I missed a whole lot. In dev mode, add land to force the water flowing out behind water sources into center. I think what we ended up looking at was just doing a trench or a wall kind of thing like this. But I can't really do that in the corner here because this is up against the side of the map. So I think the issue here was that the things are just going to always do this, and there's not really anything we can do about it. Unless we just make this insanely tall, but then that would be really ugly. So I don't think we need to worry about that. So now that I put this in place here, this actually needs to be rotated. I miscalculated the position of the doorway. We put that there. Then, if that's the case, I can have this actually become stairs. That has to be 3 tall. Yes. Alright, where's my stairs at here? So now this can actually fully connect. Just like that, and that'll be a lot more accessible from either side. So you'll have a direct route here from the food factories doing the algae rations. Just come right down, get your algae, and come right back up. Seems like a pretty good design. Alright, now I have to actually catch back up on chat. I'm sorry for not responding in real time. I do have it set to live chat, not top chat, so I should see everybody's messages now. Hey there, finally getting back to see live beard action. Welcome, glad to have you here. Lumberjack's still not connected. Yeah, we're going to fix that momentarily here. Replace some of the cassava with corn and eggplant. It's insanely inefficient. Yes, it is. But it grows fast. That's why I built a ton of it. But now the problem is all of these crops over here are really far away from the power area. So these should probably be crops that don't require a ton of processing. Like kohlrabi obviously does not require hardly any. Cassava only requires... where do I have... Yeah. It doesn't require any canola or anything, so it can be run just off of regular fermentation, which is why I have so much of it. It's a very easy crop to do, and the soybeans kind of are the same way. But these things need to go away. We don't need these here. They're very, very, very inefficient, having to be so far away from water. So we're going to have to keep an eye on these to make sure that we get rid of them once they get to about 100%. Well, once they finish at 100%. Alright, we haven't been keeping track of these guys very well, have we? I mean, they've got food. They just don't have a lot of food, and they don't have any storage for food, which is funny because I thought I had this set up. Oh, I don't want berries there. I want fermented soybeans and then fermented... I'll change this to fermented cassava because that's already being imported here. Yeah, I don't need berries here because we're not reproducing beavers over here. But we are going to be growing algae and mushrooms, which of course means we're going to have to import other stuff to actually, process these. But we do have this huge area we can use to do water wheels and stuff. Oh, are these seriously too far? Oh, I don't have this hooked up with paths. That's why. All right, well, they can fix that momentarily. All right, let's fix these lumberjack flags because I know so many of you are concerned about that. We'll put in a path to connect all of this. Oh, I miscalculated. Man, these are so ugly. Wish I could just do the other way around. Alright, so we have space on the end here, which I think we're going to reserve for bot chargers when we get to that point. But we're not there yet, so we'll not worry about that for right now. It is the beginning of a new cycle. Yes, you probably said that, but I have not scrolled down yet because I was reading comments before I started doing all the other stuff. Let's see, what else? Houses equals vertical power shafts. Oh, I was super far behind. Yes, that is the best way to do vertical power shafts in vanilla. Move the 1 or 2 medical beds to the left and you can make a double layer for the hydroponics. I don't think we're going to need that many, honestly. But we'll see what ends up happening. I might end up rebuilding half of that anyway. Row houses are so useful for that. Yes, they are. Beavers love vertical shafts. Careful now. Let's see. Pop a water pump or 2 there. Yes. So I am going to put water pumps in this general area. I just have to have the beavers to work on them because we don't currently. We got to get somewhere going. We have the berries for it, so I think we might build a whole bunch of those breeding pods real soon. New comments, if you haven't already. Yes, I've been attempting to get through these. Platform and roof the entrance to the water tanks. Yes, and that's something I did in Alpha 3 before they changed the geometry on a bunch of this stuff. When the water tank was a 3x2 building, and it had the one slot in the corner, I always put a platform and roof there that worked really well. Yeah, next day is going to be a new cycle. Yep, we got that. We're all good to go. Or current day by the time he reads this. Yep, you got it. Dr. Helfenstein, Helfenstein, welcome. Sorry, I mispronounced things. I am tired. Yes, hide the pain, friends. Hide the pain. I love those emotes. I got to add some more now. I think now that we have 15 members, I can add another 5, another 10 maybe. Might also be the time to space out farms such that crops are encircling them. They have to go to each crop unit. Yes. Yes, and that's why I have left some of these paths in here. Cycle 15, cycle, cycle, cycle. Toasty and delicious, I crushed it. What do you... Oh, you're talking about pizza. Or are you talking about pizza? Or pink mushrooms? I don't know. I love the alarm lights cycle. Incredible. Incredible. I love this so much. Playing the game too much, this is hangout time. Alright, okay. Alright, we can just let it go and see what happens. Watch all our beavers die of starvation. We need a custom frog emote. Yes. Yes. Yes, I need to get with my emote designer about that. I told them like 2 weeks ago, I got all these cool ideas for emotes. They're like, oh yeah, just get back to me. We'll get them done. And then I never got back to them, so sorry. Water ASMR. You could blast a trench all the way from the water source next to the hydroponics you're going to remove to the outlet, and all that land would be green, and you are not breaking the rule. Yeah, actually. That is not a bad idea. This is, wow, this is all completely straight. You know, I think that's actually a pretty good idea, and I think we can have that kind of run straight along here. Put in some levees and take advantage of the natural geography. Just come all the way around here. Although it probably won't run all the way through here. I might just have it run along here and then dump out right around here, maybe, depending on how it ends up coming out. You want most of the buildings surrounding the district center. Yeah, so that is why I'm trying to get rid of a lot of this stuff and turn the outskirts mostly into stuff like farming and storage. Although we're probably still going to have a district center here. I definitely want to put one down here in the middle because we also have our underground ruins. This is one of my quote-unquote win conditions, to be able to use this when it's super far underwater and all of that stuff. But I have digressed quite long enough. We have to roll the dice and we have to get to our next level of water output. Now that I think I'm kind of caught up. How much does an emote cost? You guys don't need to worry about that. I got somebody who's very graciously offered to make me some for free. Been friends for a while. But if I ever have to actually commission some, I might have to let you guys know about that. But yes. How many of the emotes you want are in emojis already? Some of them I've got some that are pretty close from other servers, but I don't want to steal stuff. Unless it's like an actual meme, then you can just, you know, screenshot the meme. That's fine. But if it's an original idea, I think it would be nice to have something that's truly unique. At any rate, it is time. Time once again. Defocus the Timberborn window, lose the game audio, and then turn on the window capture. Make sure it's actually the correct window before I don't know, put my street address up on screen or something. Okay, so here's our D6. We're going to hit go, and we're going to find out our fate. Oh, 2, that's boring. That's fine. Let's take that back off. Come back in here. And we will start in this corner. We're at 6.3. This means it's going to become 6.5. All of these become 6.5. Don't forget we have our single one right here. Now what's going to be really interesting is when this one gets a little bit more powerful and it starts shooting water up, if it hasn't already. That's going to become an interesting problem to solve. We got our solo dude right here. We got 2 right here. And then all the way around here. Should be the last 3. All right. So barring some sort of massive mental mistake, I think I've gotten all of them. Should be good to go. Take it out of dev mode and unpause. So I think we're in a good spot right now. Don't need to worry about increased water flow because we already took care of this. Should not be an issue. All right. So that was kind of anticlimactic. So what do you guys think about changing the die? Instead of just keeping on D6, do we want to go to the D10? Do we want to go up to an 8? Or do we want to go absolutely hog wild and go to a 20? I don't. If we go to 20, this playthrough probably ends today. Because I don't know if we can keep up with that at all. Jackie P, welcome. Thanks for being here. What do you do with the negative water sources in the crater? I don't touch them. They're still at -1. Okay, you're for staying with the D6. Noted. Add a number each time. What do you mean add a number each time? Like, oh, add a like D6, then D7, D8, D9, D10, whatever. So you want to add on the higher end of the range each time. Is that what I'm interpreting that correctly? Take 2 more cycles to reinforce your food and build up bots, then divide by 0. Well, if you divide by 0, isn't that just 1? Or is that 0? No, 0 times 0 is 1. Not divide by 0. That's just a error. Ascend a die each stream. Okay, so if we ascended a die each stream, you do realize that within oh no, there's higher than a D20. I have a D100 somewhere. That's a funny die. that would be wild. Divide by 0 makes the bots instant killed by an evil dev, yes. Well, if I divide by 0, that's just a drought. that's just no output whatsoever. So if you want to ascend a die, an actual die that you would use when playing tabletop games, the next stream would be a D8, then a D10, then a D12, and then a D20. So I don't know. Are we gonna have that much game to play for another 4 streams? I don't know, because I feel like once we complete the tech tree and we have this taken care of, we're probably going to be done. There's not really that much else to do. Well, we got to get this area all ready to go so it can handle the onslaught of extra water coming through. I think this is, yeah, they're working on this. It's almost ready. We got to replant some trees here. Is this even going to be in range over here? Yes, it is. Okay. There we go. We needed to plant those. So, here's what I'm thinking we'll do next. We'll start planting corn and eggplants over here. And we'll see, farmhouse-wise, we want it to be kind of in the middle. I think this is probably about as good of a placement for this area as we can get at the end here. Because they will start here and kind of go around. So that should, if we had this whole area be 1 crop, should be pretty good. And then this area over here obviously is going to have this path. Because that is, that's what ends up going there. But if we were to put another farmhouse, maybe right about here-ish, probably would be good. Remember where the doorway is. Just put that right there, should be fine. I'm going to get rid of this. We actually have the Demolish Buildings tool. There we go. And I think we can get rid of these. Now, if we put these 2 farmhouses here, that should cover most of this area. I don't know if we want to do another one here. Probably should do walkways over the water if we're going to actually have something go all the way across the map. But we'll get there when we get there. You should levy the mine now. It might evaporate by the time you're ready to use it. That's not a bad idea. Should make each farmhouse 2 and put 1 person each. That's 50 extra storage for all the crops. That's 50 extra storage for each crop, but we're only going to be growing 2 types of crop here. So I'm trying to think, would that actually take less space? You have 4 tiles, so you get 50 extra storage of crops. Versus small warehouse. Oh, small warehouse holds 30. That's not even a contest. I don't think we're going to need the manpower, beaver power, whatever you want to call it, to actually have more than 1 farmhouse here. Because these crops don't grow really fast enough for us to have a constant constant problem with it. By the time they get rotated around correctly, it shouldn't be that big of a deal. But we are going to need storage, which I think is going to be, excuse me, what goes in the middle here. So I've got space right here. I can put in a medium warehouse here and a medium warehouse here. Lose only one green space. Just decide what we're going to plant here. We might have another crop over here on the side. But this is most likely going to end up being corn. This is most likely going to end up being eggplant. So that's what I will have stored up here. Where's the... There. I was literally hovering over it and I couldn't remember what it was called. Good job, me. Every 2 or 5 cycle, you could roll 2d6. That's an idea. More like a future-proof to be able to add 1 more beaver in each to get a rapid harvest. Okay, I could see how that might work. Can't imagine how many hours you are into Timberborn. I am actually only about 250 hours into the game. I have live streamed or recorded and posted to YouTube almost every second of me playing this game. I think there might have only been a couple hours at the very beginning that I didn't do that. Maybe. So I really haven't played as much as you might think. Now here's an idea. We have our warehouses right here. What if we put a couple more farmhouses on top of those and just... I'm trying to figure out the best way to do this. Just use them only for harvesting and these prioritized for planting. So if we ever wanted to be able to take care of stuff very quickly, we'd have all the stuff. Yeah, storage under farmhouses. The reason I didn't do that over here is because it does decrease the range of the farmhouses rather substantially because you lose the transit space from the height and from going down the stairs. So I think what we're going to want to do, I just wish this was like 1 tile over, because then I would be able to have the stairs just come right down into here. But I think if I build 3 of these, I could actually have this connect like this. That's still the correct height, right? Yeah. And then we can actually have this connect like so right here. Oh, come on. So then we have 5 right here, all ready to go. And these can be low priority. In fact, they definitely will be. And they'll be set to harvest only. Just so they're here for emergency purposes only. Yeah, they do die really fast, which is kind of what I'm afraid of with the amount of water output increasing from this area and why we started dynamiting this out. Because if this floods, it's going to take a long time to drain. And it's going to be rough. Terraforming blocks, yeah, the problem with the terraforming is I don't have any bots yet, and terraforming is pretty deep into bots. Because you have to have a lot of resources to get to all this stuff unlocked. And then only bots can do it. So I don't think that's in our best interest at this exact moment in time to focus on that. But I'm going to go ahead and start laying the building blocks, so to speak. We'll just have this whole segment kind of blocked off. Let them build on it as they will. Just have the stairs come up this way. And that can be that. Should I probably just click and drag this? Yes. Is anyone ever going to see that the planks are all the exact same orientation? No. But am I going to know about it? Oh, you bet. You better believe I'm going to know about it, and that's going to bug the you-know-what out of me until I do it correctly. Corn and eggplant is massive food security? Yes. Absolutely is. It just takes a lot of resources to actually make use of. Rewatching your old Meander playthrough update 2, man, was it riveting with you struggling to figure out population? Yeah, that was a hard one. That was is that really update 2? Wow. Because I remember that map was I think that was a Folktales playthrough. Yeah. That was a fun one. first Iron Teeth playthrough. I think I'm thinking of a different map. I was thinking of the smaller map that was just the Horseshoe Curve River. What was that called? That must not have been Meander. Hi, what have you missed? We haven't done a ton. We've mostly kind of been talking about ideas. But we ended up expanding this area a little bit. We put in a well, we told them to start building an area for hydroponics. We got a whole tower here that is neatly tied into this production area. And we just recently started this farm area up here, which I need to remember to actually plant the crops. But all of this is going to be crops for us to actually harvest and feed our beavers with. So we got corn over here, and we're going to have eggplant over here. We just got to get everything planted. This is going to be an unbelievable amount of crops that we're not really going to be able to use all of them. So I think we'll keep kind of segmented off here. We're not going to plant anything here right now. We're not going to plant anything over here. We might end up putting... oh, no, we need to plant canola over here. That's what I was thinking of. So this can all be canola. On this side, we will definitely need it. We need to put in oil presses and all that stuff because we have stuff over here, but it is not going to be enough. I can't believe I forgot about that. So we're going to have to get our power across the other side here. Fortunately, we know we can get across this way with, well, you can't really see because that's not good perspective. We can put ourselves a platform and a little power shaft. And that'll get power across to the other side. We can have plenty of good stuff happening over there. In theory, you just need a couple bots. Yeah, you're right. But there's also the entire production tree for the treated planks and all that other stuff that, in the grand scheme of things, are much more useful for the underground ruins than they are for everything else. Because this actually gets us metal. Which I actually still need to keep this going, don't I? So I've got to get... I got to disconnect all of this stuff. I end up just jumping around all the time. This is going to take them a very long time to build. Very long time. So that can be... I don't know, really super long, annoying project for them to take care of. But they do need to do it, so I don't know when they're going to get that done because they've got all this other stuff they're trying to take care of, and then this poor district over here has been trying to build forever. Turbo speed. I love that sound. That is a thing of beauty. Alright, so if we get this out of here, then that's going to really increase our water output in preparation for the ridiculous amount of water we're probably about to unleash upon everything here. Alright, stuff is looking nice over here. How are we doing over here in chat? The planting. Farmhouse beavers don't need to be a center of fields. Beavers walk to empty fields in sequence. Harvesting beavers return to the farmhouse with each plant. Interesting. So I guess I should swap these. Well, we don't have the other farmhouses built anyway, so I guess it's fine. But when we get to that point, I guess we'll reconsider who goes where. Only need the top layer to be the right way around. Yeah, that's true, but if I know it's wrong, I'm always going to know it's wrong. Is there storage by the hydroponics? Sorry, I had to work. Hey, that's fine. Don't shirk off your real life responsibilities for watching me play video games. That would not be a good choice. I don't have any storage over here, no. But it's not going to matter, except for water storage. This does need to be first. Let's turn the industrial lumber mill back on because we don't have enough. How did the last dice roll go? It was a 2, so we increased everything by 0.2. Look at JC using newly learned skills for transferring power. Yes. That, wow, that's a long way away. 99. This probably needs to be a separate district, honestly. I don't think it really matters, though. I think we're probably still okay. These guys have just been sitting here with nothing to do forever because there's been no algae. Yeah, so we need to get this medium tank as fast as possible and then immediately filled up. We need to be pumping water. You know what? Why have I not been this whole time just pumping water out of here? Because we already have too much water going into it. I can't believe I hadn't thought of that yet. That would have been such a smart thing to do. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. I can put a bunch of them in here. Brimming with Canada. Oh, okay, I thought this said Canada. What in the... What's wrong with me? Brimming with canola, you don't really worry... Oh, that's so loud. Brimming with canola, you don't need to worry about it too much. Correct. But once we actually start processing this stuff, we're going to absolutely blow through it at lightning speed. Which is why I started planting more, because this will not be enough in time to keep up. And yes, I know we still have homeless beavers. We're going to work on it. We're going to put some housing over here. But I do want to take care of this a little bit more first. I'm going to put a thing there, and then I'm going to put one here. I guess I can just go ahead and build this out eventually. What do you mean no goods selected? Oh, okay. Well, that explains that. Farms absolutely have to be in the middle, but preferably as close to the district center as possible. It has to be balanced because they plant and harvest in circles. Well, the district center location I don't think really matters so long as there's food and water available for the beavers who work there and housing in that general area. So that's what I was going to do, is I was going to put the next housing I was actually going to put in this general area if I can find a good spot to stick it where it's not going to be a huge huge pain. Now I got to do some thinking. All right. Did they? No, they haven't put that in yet. I guess I just have to prioritize all of this if I actually want it to be built, don't I? Because I have so many other things that are being built. They are actually working on. Now, if I get a beaver stuck behind here, I'm going to be inconsolable. That is going to be unbelievable. That is going to be really dumb. Because I don't have the Unstuckify mod. Maybe I should put in some platforms, more pumps, and some of the deep pools, future-proofing. Yes. That would be smart. Remember that our straws can only go 6 tiles down. So like you see right here, it can only go all the way down there. So there's not really going to be much benefit to going into the very deepest areas. But I don't think it would be the worst thing ever. How are we doing here? Okay, we're making good progress. Just very, very slowly. Now, I don't know that I want to detonate this quite yet because that's going to drastically lower our water level. And we have mangroves that are finally growing and producing fruits. So I don't think we want to eliminate that just yet, but maybe the next cycle, once we start getting some more water in, if the water level keeps rising at all, we're going to want this to be detonated. So we'll keep looking at that. This doesn't have any water in it? Okay. So that is, oh, I thought I had, kept doing this. I guess not. Need to get some more water storage here. I need to put housing. Need to put housing over here. I need to figure out where I'm going to put that. So I'm wondering if I don't want to just put in vertical housing like we have our large row houses. I haven't researched it all. If I do one of these, actually I probably need to do... Oh, ho, 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 ho. I can do one of these here, and I can do one of these here. That would transfer power all the way down to the ground, so I could actually have this connect kind of better to the farm area, kind of? Maybe, maybe not. Depends on how stuff is set up, but I know I need to have guys over here. I guess we could just kind of keep coming around the outside of here. Connect that all up, and then have a little area here. I think that's what we might want. So if I put this here, then we're going to have space. No, I want this to be one more block over. One more block over, because I'll show you why in a second here. If I do that, then I can put in oil presses right here and right here. And then they're connected to power, and they're connected down here. I just have to put in, I need to get this to actually connect to everything here. There we go. And then that will be all fully connected there. And then I guess I just need to put in another staircase somewhere over here, but I don't want to take up too much other crop growing space. There's like no way this all gets built today anyway, so I don't know why I'm stressing out about it. But this would help alleviate some of our homeless problems, which actually at this point this might as well be the tall one, because I don't have any height limit above it. Is that ridiculous looking? Yes. But that's fun. That's nice. So that'll be taken care of with the power there. That'll be nice and connected. And then I think we're gonna have enough room here to put another couple of things. So we might have to do this again. We'll see. All right, now I got a whole mountain of messages to read through here. All right, where did I stop? All right, should lower the priority of the mine levy shenanigans. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not entirely sure, because this does need to be complete so it can dry out. But at the same time, we kind of do have a problem with the amount of manpower we have access to. I think for now I'm more worried about having the crops grow and be processed than I am about this being taken care of. So yeah, let's lower the priority of all this. I don't think we don't need to be worried about it. This is a separate district, so this really isn't a same kind of problem, but I do need these. I do need these to be put in. That needs to be a thing that happens. But what we haven't messed with at all, and what I've desperately needed to take care of, is put in more berries. We really need more berries, and we really need more, what do you call these things? Breeding pods. How are we out of water? Oh, it's all these hydroponic farms. That's definitely what it is. Okay, well we're working on solving that, so I'm not worried about it. Yeah, that shouldn't be much of a huge issue for very much longer. I think this area right here can stop being oak trees, and we can turn that into berries, just to keep everything kind of in the same space. We definitely need more breeding pods. So why don't we... How many do I already have? I have 7. I have 10. I don't need to add another 10. But I will add another 3. Just right there, because that's accessible. That should be okay. This is still in the works. They can't get in there yet, which is fine. Alright, just gonna start putting blueberries in here so they can get started growing. Alright. Well, I scrolled way too far up in chat. Maybe we should put in some platforms, more pumps in some of the deep pools. Yeah, that's, well, I already read that like 5 minutes ago. That's what we're doing here. Needs to build 5 Lidos. Could build some more of those. Mini levee wall needs walking path connection between both starts and the existing wall, so they build from both ends. Talking about right here. Yeah, that was the idea behind putting some of this stuff in, but that is kind of on the back burner now, I suppose. I need to put another thing into there. All right, let's see. Yeah, blow it up. Yeah, we're doing that too. Make 3 facing left on the bottom area, then 3 on top of them facing up toward the platforms. What are you talking about there? I'm so far behind. I am sorry. Oh no. Could place some houses on the lake on stilts. Don't know if it will look good, but it sounds fun. Beavers living on the water. Yeah, see, that's what I don't understand is why the beavers don't interact with the water more. Because I know in real life, obviously, beavers live in the water. The lodges are in still bodies of water. So I know the Folktales lodges, you can actually build partially submerged and they won't flood as long as the doorway is above the water. But the Iron Teeth ones, since the doorway is at the bottom, it seems almost like the Iron Teeth are beavers that kind of shun water. They don't want anything to do with being in it. Why was I still asleep this last hour? 7 a.m. on Sunday. Beaver life, best life. Yeah, it's a pretty good one, isn't it? But glad you're here. You can always rewind and watch at 2 times speed if that's your thing, or you can go back and watch later. But glad to have you on board. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Can you imagine the hassle if the update didn't make districts unnecessary? Oh my god. It would be unbearable. It would be so awful if I had to have districts for all of this. Because remember, that's why we put this district here. Because we started playing in Update 3. And that was about as far as I could put it while still being able to access most of this area here. Oh man, I love that I don't have to worry about districts anymore. Add floodgates to where water exits the map, then keep debt. That's not a bad idea. That, you know what? That's really smart. That, I'm impressed. Because I don't want this to ever be any higher than, well, pretty much where it is now. So if I put this at, if I just did floodgates, I don't even have them unlocked at all. So I would want to do a, I think it has to be too high, and then I could just leave it at the complete maximum height most of the time, I think. Oh, so now I'm going to have to really think about this, because this is one level lower right here. But it's also the same height as right here, so I want it to be, yeah, too high would be the highest I would ever want this to be. So let's do that. They're not going to be able to access this, of course, because there's no stairs down there. So if I put in some stairs, then they can actually get to it and build that for us. Yeah, but if we do that, then I can actually detonate the rest of this out, which would be nice. Because I think the level, this 1.5 level that it's at right now, is about where we would want this to be. So that is a smart idea. Like that. Oh, it keeps losing my progress where I scrolled in chat. That's so annoying. Alright. Too bad there's no frog paths. Yes. I cry for the frog paths. Love to see how you build completely different from me. Yeah, that is that's the fun of this, right? Because everybody has a different approach. And not everyone is going to do something the same way. So sometimes getting to watch other people's play style can really help you figure out your own ideas for what you want to do. And make you better at the game in turn. I don't have a lot of time to watch other people play, which is a shame because this is a fun game. But I have seen some other stuff that has made me a little bit better, I like to think, at all of this stuff. So let's see, we have our oil presses working with their beautiful, glorious sound. Looking good. Our beaver breeding pods are breeding beavers in the pods. We have plenty of berries. We're growing more. This area is almost ready for us to put another water pump in. Just got a couple more of these to put in place. Ding, 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 ding. And this area still has... Oh, they've got a decent bit of food, actually. Now that I actually have storage for some of it. So I think it might be time for us to increase to, let's say 8. 8 beavers. Have them build a little bit faster. Then they can take care of all of this stuff, and then soon start growing some algae and some mushrooms that will automatically be sent back to the main district for production because, well, we don't have anything here quite yet. We will get there. And we also have these lumberjack flags that haven't been able to do anything yet that will hopefully be able to start manning as soon as we get some more beavers in here. We still have 9 open jobs, though. Why are we... So maybe if I can support more, then I might actually be able to... This supports 16? What's privacy? I don't know. Alright, let's go up to 16. I know that might be kind of a mistake short term, but long term I think it'll be good. We'll be able to man all of our jobs except one. And I think they can still support themselves, especially if we have beavers in our water pumps over here. Should be good. We are going to have a slightly smaller number in our main district, but that's not a huge deal. Everything should be a-okay because these are still marked as lowest possible priority. Should prioritize each breeding pod with haulers. There's that. Why have I not done that? I don't know why. I don't know why I never did that. Okay, and I have 10 haulers so they can actually take care of that. Good, 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 good. That is smart. Alright, so let's see. Do we have our... Yes. Got one more level of this I want to detonate. Then we'll put in another pump. And then that should get us pretty well situated to have some more water output over here. No, who's out of... Oh! Alright, let's get somebody in there immediately so those crops don't die. Looks good. Get that back down to normal. So hopefully these start growing beavers a little faster. We have... Yes, me too. We have our campfire. We probably should have a couple more because that's the best, fastest way to actually make new beaver babies grow up faster. Let's put one more right there. I know that's not the most creative place for it, but that is a spot where that could go. You know, I told myself I was going to watch these things and I completely ignored them. Okay, that one's gone. 0%, 30%, 10%, 46%. All right, and that's the only one I really needed to be gone anyway, because remember we were going to go ahead and put in our little trench here. So why don't we go ahead and do that? I think... Yeah, we'll stick that there. Yeah. We'll have this gradually come up. Get rid of these. Then we can dynamite all of this out. Have this come all the way down here. And then build ourselves another levee all the way down along the other side. Already have the trench here. Just keep this going all the way down. All the way down. All the way down, and then this can naturally spill out right here and give us a ton of extra land for farming that we could very easily connect to either of these districts. I think that would work pretty well. Give them a nice long project to work on. Then just have this go all the way down here. It's going to take them a while to build all that, I'm sure. Okay, well, I'm still... Oh, I'm like way up here. Oh, come on. That's the one thing that's kind of annoying about the way YouTube does chat. I guess Twitch does the same thing. I haven't streamed on Twitch in months. I need to do that. But it'll just get lost in the chat, and then I'll scroll like a tiny bit, and it'll warp all the way to the bottom, and then I lose my progress where I was. All right. Mine levee wall, add platform stairs inside to let beavers that will probably get trapped escape. Well, they can't get trapped in there anymore because of how the stuff ended up getting built. So I think we're good. I don't think anyone died of entrapment, so that is no longer a concern, it seems. Are we actually doing anything with this? Oh, because they're only doing algae rations. We actually have corn. So maybe, if we don't have any algae, one of these needs to become corn and one of these needs to become eggplant. And we'll deal with the algae later, because it hasn't come to fruition yet. But we do need to get these guys actually making something. Can add some temporary housing with large row houses because shelter's a huge debuff. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. We are down to 13 homeless beavers, which is a big improvement. Sword is set to obtain. Does it stop normal distribution while it focuses on obtaining from other storage? It shouldn't. I don't know. I think we'll just have to set that back to... This bell is very loud and annoying, says the person who put it in there in the first place. Oh well. I need them to make more beavers. Even though we have 109 now, which is a lot more than we did. Okay, are these... Oh, they're flooded. Oh, that's right, because I didn't detonate this. Okay. Oh, that was such a satisfying sound. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, God! Oh, no! Alright, okay. So... I have committed sins. And I know you guys are probably telling me about that, and I'm just not, because I'm still way up here in the chat. Oh, no. Okay. Were you making an oil press, but it's too late now. I figured you wanted to house your beavers. You're funny. Please add some temporary pumps. The beavers are crying. I hate this chat. It's still deleting. What I write if I put a smiley... Why? Why would it... That's weird. To note your chat reading progress, write down the time of the comment. It doesn't actually show me timestamps. Twitch chat does. YouTube chat does not. you just had to put a space after that. Oh, welcome to YouTube chat. It's weird. It's broken, but we love it anyway. Now you can add some cheese like shrubs and roofs and add housing because beavers are dying faster. Yep, that's almost certainly exactly what my problem is. I need decorations and 5 Lidos. We'll build Lidos. We'll build Lidos. I think you should add some more lanes to his paths. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again with the 50 lane round. That's tomorrow's stream. Let's keep that in tomorrow's stream. 50 lane roundabouts. Oh no. At least Twitch lets you pause the chat while you hover or scroll it. Yeah. Twitch is I think ultimately YouTube is a better environment for streaming in the context of what I end up doing with my time. But Twitch is overall a better streaming service. It's just that YouTube is better for me for stream because I have, what, 5,500 people on my YouTube now. I think my Twitch, when I was actually still actively streaming, had 140 followers. I didn't do city builders over there. But man, we are, so now I'm in trouble. Because I have so many areas that are flooded that all these crops are going to die again. Okay. Alright, that is, I'm so upset with myself. That is a huge pain. And that's my fault for ignoring. It's my fault for ignoring chat because I was busy trying to talk to chat. Oh no. Oh no, this is what happens. This is what happens. Alright, let's put this here. We gotta blow up the rest of this area. And then that should should put us about where we need to be. Hey, look at that well-being go up. Now it's 17. We definitely need to get more housing in. Get some more put over spots. Got to get these berries in here. All right, other places I can put housing. I think might as well just go ahead and do the same thing over here. Yeah, I'll just do that way. That should be fine. That'll take care of the rest of our housing needs, or it should. Oh, actually not quite, but it is a good spot to put those. Now would be a good time to insert ads. Shut up, YouTube. Get rid of that notification. No, God, now it's messed up my chat again. All right. Here we go. Unplant some cassavas up top for corn and eggplant, and do that in Central Farmhouse too. You'll get a better rotation. Click the 3 dots on the top right of the chat and turn them on. All right. Oh. Cool. I did not know that was a thing. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Thank you for letting me know about that. We need 5 Litos before the cycle changes. Look. Look. There's only so much I can do at any one point in time. All right, where can... Ooh. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, okay, I can't detonate this until they're all good to go. All right, all right, all right. We'll put some Litos in. I just have to figure out where. Now, if this isn't going to be a problem for flooding anymore, I could actually get rid of all these levees and just put a bunch of Litos here. Might not be a bad idea. Yeah, I mean, as long as this is adequately draining, it shouldn't ever be a problem. So I'll tell you what. Oh, I have crops planted here. I don't need that. Let's do this. Do I actually have them unlocked? I do not. Okay. Let's put in right here and right here, put in a couple of Litos. That's 2. I know you want 5, but there's 2 for you. We'll get that built. Is this flooding over here? No, good. And up here, if I can get enough of these... Oh, that's so low. Alright. This is going to take a long time to build and might be an irresponsible use of resources, but... You said you wanted Litos, so guess what? You're going to get Litos. At the expense of everything else. No, that's a fine spot for a Lito. It'll pretty much always be be put in. Good to go. Why are we out of... Oh no, they're just thirsty boys. They're not out of water. Alright. Lower the floodgates. 3:42 p.m. They're already lowered. But this is... Now I will raise the... Oh god, it's a tidal wave. Oh, okay, hold on. Okay, this should probably be set to a 1.5. Just as a... I'll set it to 1.0. Because I need to come across here with the other floodgates. We need to put in a staircase, and then that should take care of this pretty much for the rest of our playthrough. Alright. Those new road platforms were just flooding. Are they solid? The levees, yes. These will stop water, but actual platforms will not. So all of this stuff does not stop water, has no impact on it whatsoever. It's just a thing to hold other stuff up. Devilish fun. Wow, thanks. $5 donation. We need those Litos. You're getting them. You're getting them. We got 2 going in here. We got 1 going in over here. Eventually, as soon as they build all those stilts for them. But thanks very much for the $5. I appreciate it. Now here's a concept. What about some farm-based aquatic recreation here? A Lido right in the middle of the farm for some Very relaxing. Very relaxing farm bathing. Does that sound fun? There's your fourth Lido. I gotta find somewhere to put the fifth one. Because this is gonna be it's gonna be kind of hard to do over here. I'd have to have a little closer to the ground. Speaking of Lidos and fun times, if you see a major gap in usage of the fun stuff, think you need to lower work times by 1 hour, give them more time to run back home. Yes, that is something that we could do. Well, once we actually have enough beavers to take care of things. If the happiness is too high, you're going to have some population problems with all these breeding pods. Yeah, I can just pause them. It's not a big deal. Change that tank to pump. Change that tank to... Oh, okay, you want this to be a pump instead of a tank. Yeah, probably. Probably would be a wiser use of space, especially since they're not putting anything in there. So we'll put this here. That'll be fine. And then if we look underneath, I think we could probably just make this a whole row of pumps. But we don't have enough beavers to operate everything, which is unfortunate. Let's not forget to put in berry bushes here so the trees don't overtake everything. I still have homeless beavers. They have not built this yet. Why? They're waiting on logs? Yeah, they're waiting on logs. Need large storage for corn and eggplant rations. Production is halted. Okay, why are we not... Oh, there's nobody working on the forester because there's no beavers to put there. Okay. Okay, we need... I need to find somewhere to put large storage. That's the problem, is now I have all of this, all this stuff here is already full. Gears, paper, explosives. Oh, I don't need two things of paper. I definitely don't. Okay, how many, oh, Windows key. Let's pause the explosives factory. I do not need this many explosives. Paper could be useful for books, gears, and algae rations. Yeah, for right now, let's just turn these into corn rations and eggplant rations, because we're not even making algae rations at all. Alright, that will work out just fine. Well-being is increasing. Looking good. Looking good here. Like to see that. We can unpause our gears. We don't have anybody to work there, but we will soon. Now, how are we looking over here? I have not even checked on these guys. Good, they've got plenty of food. They've got plenty of water. And, oh, look at this. Look at this. We're good. We're doing so great. We're doing so great. Let's put some dynamite up here. We can actually probably just go ahead and get this area around here blown up. So we have a full outline around our water sources. Because we have tons of dynamite that we probably aren't going to need. At least not for right now. How are we doing here? We have this area has not been finished yet because there's no way for them to get across. So let's have them finish that. Should be okay, and then we will detonate the rest of this stuff. So I guess I can go ahead and just set this off. That's the good stuff right there. All right, now don't let me miss cycle 16, or else I'll have to do penalties. You know how well that usually goes. I was going to check these too. 0%. Goodbye. All right. Forest is absent. Yeah, forester. Yeah, he is. So I need to get these replanted ASAP. The problem is I just don't have enough beavers. I'm trying to do too much at once. Oh, no, he's back in. Good. Good, good, good. That is looking nice. I wish they'd build the row houses first. So I don't know what they're building instead. Probably all these stupid platforms for the Lido I put in. I know it's not this. They have that lower prioritized. They're over here doing some sort of foolishness. So I think what we might want to do is, yeah, I left this open for a reason down here. And that was going to be to have this whole thing kind of connect up here. So if that is the case, I think I'm going to want this to connect up this way. Do I want it to be the same level, or do I want it to come down? I think this will be fine like so. Okay, we'll do this like so. We'll do 2 of these, and then what level am I going to be at? Am I going to be close enough here? That's 2 and 2. That should be fine. Yeah, we'll just have this go all the way across. 3 on the bottom. Nope, not these. Then this can go all the way up. And then we can put a district crossing somewhere over here. Probably is going to need to be... we can build it over the top here, since that seems to be a decent spot. So let's actually do that before we get too out of hand here. Stick that guy right there, and then this is probably all going to be flooding as soon as this... Well, maybe not. I don't know. We'll have to play it by ear, but I think this should get us about where we want to go. If we have to move it, we'll move it. But that'll be a nice connection there. Or maybe we move the district crossing further back this way. Let's actually pause this. But I do want to keep that there just in case that's where we end up wanting to put stuff. All right. Someone has to get him on track after we derail him. We got kind of back on track. I'm just paranoid watching this cycle counter. There we go. If you weren't there before the stream started, that will sound strange. Yeah, it kind of does. I don't know where you're going for that, but that's fine. A bridge would be nice. Where is here? Are you talking about in this area? You want this to be a bridge instead of platforms? We could do that. We have the resources. How wide is this? 4. This is 7. So this would have to be... I'd have to start here, then I could have 2 3-bys meet in the middle. Yeah, that might look nice. Alright, so let's do that then. So I think I have to have still these platforms right here. Alright, suspension bridge 3-by. Right there, and then that can go here. I was hoping to look at it without the water in the way, but yeah, that could look really nice. I think that would be something we could appreciate looking at. Cool. Some frogs bloat themselves when angry or trying to be aggressive, usually followed by hissing. Oh, that sounds terrifying. Remind me not to make any frogs angry. Alright, let's get that in place here. We'll put in one more dynamite right there. Because then I think it would be really nice to just have this all at one time. Just completely flood. 82%, 91%. Looking good. Looking good. Progress over here. How are we doing on our Lido construction? Not even started. Okay. These guys aren't done either. Well, they got other stuff to do. Like put all this dynamite in. Alright, so that is looking pretty good. How are we looking over here? They haven't been able to... Oh, it's too far. Okay. So if that's the case, then let's make sure this is where it needs to be. And I can actually move these guys up top here. Yeah. Let's move those up top so we can harvest the rest of the trees. We could actually farm trees up here as well, or actual food. Actual food probably would be a better thing to do. And then we've got to figure out if we can put power wheels up here. We might actually want to put in some levees and then just have 2 power wheels powering a whole bunch of food production. Look up a rain frog, a little avocado-looking guy. That's kind of cute. Might have to do that later. Alright. Now, if I get these corners, so of course this is going to be flooded now. I get these corners taken out. I think that'll be fine there. Hopefully help this flood a little bit less. No, they're just raring to go, putting all this dynamite in. They got little frog butt cheeks. What are you looking at? Oh no. Drink water, kids. And adults in your 30s and 40s. I think that's mostly who's up watching these. Alright. So this should, in theory, get rid of the flooding. Maybe. Maybe not. Huh. Okay, well maybe it's actually these on the edge here. I know I'm going to need levees here and here to direct all the water out. Or maybe that's not enough flow. I don't know. I guess we'll find out, because I think I know I can put my large water wheels in. I'm going to have to detonate some more stuff, but I know I can put them in right around here-ish. But we're not quite there on the outflow just yet. New cycle. Oh, thanks for catching that. Oh, look how high this is now. Oh, we're in trouble. All right, so these are all set to 1 and the water is still that high. Oh, I might have made a mistake. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and spin the wheel of consequences here. Give me 1 second. Pull this up. All right. Put that window back on screen and hit go. It's a 3. All right. Could have been worse. Could have been a whole lot worse. Take that off. Okay. So, queso. Sounds pretty good right about now. Let's change these. Let's start on the left side. 6.8. 6.8. Oh, what fun. I'm just trying to think about what kind of pure unbridled chaos this will be when we start increasing by, like, an entire 1 and not just 6.8. Zoomed in way too far. There we go. And these two right here in the middle are going to be interesting to deal with. I think. There we go. 6.8. Is that all of them? Should be. I believe it is. And what kind of additional cataclysmic water are we expecting here? Because this is still flooding out the back. I did not think it would do that. So I'm hoping getting rid of these right here will help. Cycle. Oh, they're coming. What a great meme. Terrestrial frogs be like that. I guess I need to look at more frogs. Lower a few of the floodgates. I would like to keep them all at the same level just so it's a little easier to keep track of. But, yeah, I think what we'll end up doing, one on the very end, I'll take down to 0. See if that helps. 'Cause I would like as many of these to be synchronized as possible so I can just really quick adjust. But the one on the very end isn't going to be caught up by that. So that should be fine. We believe in higher water levels in our soaking bowl here. Forever and ever, amen. Alright. Where should we look at next? Good, we have... Oh, now we only have 11 homeless beavers. We have a beaver without a job? In this economy? Oh. Well, you are absolutely correct. I'll put somebody else in the district center. Now, I do wish they would put in the dynamite over here. There we go. Got these two. Let's detonate that. See if that helps clear up things at all. It's not looking like it. Not looking like it. Can they reach this? Yes. Well, now I really want to know, because I want to put my water wheels in here, but if it's not going to let me, you know, actually use this without everything being flooded, that might become kind of a problem. Come on. Put this thing in here. Do you have dynamite? No, you're... Oh, you do. Excellent. All right. Now, will this get rid of the water up here? It doesn't look like it. Well, that's a problem. I think I need to blow up one more toward the outside. So the problem with that is I want to put water wheels here. And if I put them right here like this, they're going to take advantage of all of the water flow. And if I get rid of more of that, that's going to be kind of a problem. I could do channels on the outside. Probably I'm still going to have to anyway. So we can try for that. But we have another area over here we need to be messing with for our explosive detonation needs. Alright, so here's what we're going to do. I have this whole thing. We're going to zoom in so it's all in view. We're going to start on the left and go all the way to the right so it goes left to right across your headphones if you're wearing some. You ready? You ready? Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic. I thought it was going to sound cooler. But that's fine. Now we have this one up here. Let me unclick. There we go. Now, about to flood this. So we should see this come down here. Ignore the game glitching. Look at that green. Look at that green. Look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Natural waterfall. It'll start eventually getting more and more flow. But now look at this whole thing is green. Oh, nobody can get the other side to build this because the district center's in the way. District crossing, excuse me. So I'm actually going to unconnect this so I can build the other side there. And then I think we might move the district crossing up closer to here. Alright, so those can go bye-bye. I think what we're going to want to do, because we don't want it to be too far away, but this is actually not very far from down here. Yeah, these two are flooded. That is why we had unemployed, but we're going to have... We'll be fine. We'll be okay with that. The wheels will work. Don't lower the output width. Leave it as is. Okay, I'm not... I guess we just leave those there. That's fine. I'm going to, I guess, blow all of this up. I think I can do that and then put in right here. Probably would be a good spot on that side. So I guess Bez for beavers. The beaver march has started. All right, we'll work on it. We'll work on it. So these guys are at maximum capacity. These guys need more housing. Got our little beaver high-rises right here. But I'm going to put another thing for them to use power in this spot, so we don't need to worry about that. Let's put in somewhere over here. Need to put in some more housing. I don't want to use it on the farmland, but we could in fact put some in this general area closer to down here. It's just too bad the way I have this laid out, it's kind of precluded me from building things in certain spots that I probably should have. I guess I could always just put in a couple more over here. Although it's not really the best spot. I really should be spreading this out, if anything. Should be put... I guess I could put some over here. If we're going to have workers in this area. Yeah, let's just put a big 16 spot there and another 16 spot there, because we can have some more storages for foods. Oh no, you're building on farmland. It's fine. We have plenty of farmland. I was more concerned about having farmland for this area over here. But if we do that, then we can put in little storages for water over here. And then also, not canola oil, coffee, because we haven't done anything with coffee yet. And we really should. Maybe that's what I'll put over here. Depending on how the coffee building has a... Okay, that's actually kind of prohibitive to do that. Where am I going to stick this? Well, now I've kind of created a problem here. So I don't have anywhere I can put that actually makes any sense. If I did that, I would have to get rid of a thing of canola there. And then just put this on the side here and then have this come up. No. No, we can't put that there. New green space up top, plant it now, then move to other district once the bridge is finished. I thought that's what we were doing, is building down so we could have the bridge go all the way across. At any rate, I did need somewhere for the homeless beavers to go, and they can go here. We have plenty of farm jobs over here, and then I wish I could allocate who works these jobs based on where they live. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually do that or not without hacking stuff that I don't understand, don't know how it works. Hopefully the game will just kind of automatically figure that stuff out. Maybe if I paused every building and then unpaused it, it would reshuffle people. But at any rate, that should be fine. Alright, let's detonate these. Oh, cool. That solved all of that. All of those problems. Cool. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Let's put in... I think, yeah, right there is what I decided we're going to do, and then... Oh, no, I'm wasting dynamite. Okay. That's fine. We'll have our water wheels there. And then we can actually start processing the wood that we are growing here. And then eventually move more beavers in. And that will be A-okay. Now this is good land that could be used for farming, but I don't think we're going to worry about it. We'll just let them do what they have to do. Can they actually access all this? Yes. But I'll go ahead and move one up there. No, I'll just get rid of both of those because they won't have enough jobs for it anyway. Small water wheel in the new channel in the coffee building. Yes! Yes, that's so smart. I'm sorry if that's what somebody else was suggesting earlier and I didn't see it, but I wasn't even thinking correctly. Start the plants growing on the ground. Okay. All right. Yeah. Now I get it. Now I get it. So I got to get so what kind of crops? Because we are going to have the processing stuff up here, so that's fine. We could also just put water wheels here. That would be pretty much permanent power. So I guess we can start with some easy stuff like kohlrabies. Not forget to put in our farmhouses. Just put, actually it would be smarter for me to put it up on the stilts, wouldn't it? Yeah, put a farmhouse right there. Cassavas as well. And then some soybeans. Probably won't need too many of those. And some canola. We're not going to do any of the other fancy food growing over here. But I think we'll be in a good spot. We can just do farmhouses set up like this will probably be fine. If I have the center one just be for harvesting and these can be for planting. That'll work nicely. And then we can have, so yeah, since that's the outflow, that's perfectly fine like that. Then where am I going to put, I guess we could have coffee beans over here still. All right, this needs to be food. This needs to be food. Let's do corn rations. Let's do eggplant rations. This needs to be probably fermented cassava, and this needs to be fermented soybeans. So that's what we have the most of. Stick that right there. And now we have space for all of these beavers to live, work, and eat. The real crops are the friends we made along the way. Sunflowers. I don't have those in this faction. I need a dam at the end of the trench. I don't think so. Because this water flow is only ever going to keep increasing, remember? So normally, yes, you'd want this to completely back all the way up, but it should be fine. If anything, we can start damming this off if we have to. Probably might want to, actually. And the water wheels are going to create a little bit of resistance as well, don't forget. So I think what we're going to want to do is just put a whole bunch of these in to generate some power for food processing. So don't forget we have to have fermenters, we have to have oil presses and everything. And we're going to want that to be mostly contained in the same area. Whereas this is probably better suited for timber processing. At least that's my thinking. We still have a while to go before any of this is even going to be possible. But hey, at least we have space for all of our beavers now. We don't have to worry about homeless beavers being, well, homeless. This is all looking okay. I think we might want to try and get up here to detonate some of this out. See if we can... Cause I'm not going to detonate it on the side because that's just going to let all the water off the side of the map, and that's no fun. The Lidos are done, yes. All 4 that we have are complete. And they should be being used as soon as the workdays are complete. We should see somebody come in here. Yeah, see somebody swimming there. There they go. Taking good good use of this stuff. The water will go away because of the trench once the drought. There is no drought. This playthrough has 0 droughts. That's part of the whole deal of this is it's supposed to be challenging because it kind of flips the whole water thing on its head. Normally you want to try to conserve water and keep it around. In this one, the water never stops and it only gets worse. So you're trying to get rid of it. So we don't need to worry about dams. We just need to worry about making sure the water leaves so we don't flood the whole map. 1 wide water wheels are the large ones. In this area, we'll be putting the compacts because they'll fit nicely in the 1 wide trench. It should be sufficient flow to actually give us the speed we need. So yeah, these will be 1 wide, and the 2 wide are already in place here. One of them is making 500 horsepower. So we'll go ahead and start putting in some of this stuff. Just some, start with 2 lumber mills and a gear workshop is probably a a good first step. On this area, at least. I think it's the vodka kicking in that I forgot there's no drought. These already... Okay, they're filling up. They're not full. Yeah, let's get this food planted and then build a couple more things. Then we will put our district crossing probably up here. Right about... I think right about here. And then that should be okay. But I just got to figure out where we're going to put in the rest of this stuff. If I have... Let's see, these are going to generate up to 40 horsepower. Our food processing is going to require... fermenters. We're going to need probably at least 3. If we're only doing cassava and soybeans, then, well, we could do 6. We could do 3 of each. So that would be 300 horsepower. We'd need an oil press or 2. That would be 400. So theoretically, that means we'd have to have 10 of these all kind of connected. But I can't have them all going in the same spot, because then I won't be able to get past anything. Should make all the food processing on the side of the trench opposite the path. Just make it cross with a platform or add access on the end where the farmhouses are. Alright. Yeah, that would be much easier to just have a crossover right here. And then just not worry about it. Come on. Let's start with 4, because I'm going to have the path be kind of falling behind it this whole time, because we do have to connect these. Alright, so let's... I don't have to have the game paused. I don't know why I always want to pause the game when I get into something like this. Like I think it's going to be some sort of super hard, challenging thing. See, we are going to have the path here to build this, but once it's gone, I will remove the path. We'll put buildings back here and then have the path come out a little bit further. I just got to figure out if there's a good way to get this done that's going to make more sense than what I'm trying to do. Yeah, the narrow wire wheel is only 40 horsepower. We need coffee. It's coming. Don't forget it's 40... Oh, the multiple units always break my brain. There's probably not a ton of flow in the channel because we do have it spilling off the side here. But hey, if we need more, we can always just add levees. We can always just dam this up. That's not a problem. That is very easy for us to do. I could put fermenters sideways instead of... You are smart. Oh, that's so smart. Why did I not think of that? Yes, that is what we will do. We'll link perfectly like this. Even though each of these fermenters takes more power than one of these wheels provides. That is perfectly fine. Let's do 2 and 2. Cassavas and soybeans. That is very smart. Beaver speed. BS. Yes. So this is... Oh, wow. It's generating 66. All right, so we're in business. We're good. If these all generate 66, then we're gonna be in good shape. All right, now what else are we? What else are we looking at over here? We got this. Of course, they're not occupied yet because we don't have enough beavers, but we will. And we'll need more places for them to live too. So we can put some housing up here. And I don't want this to flood, so I probably won't put anything right there. But I think we could easily put in a couple of these barracks up here with minimal issue. put in some storage for some water. And we will need extra food type stuff, so we'll do, I think, yeah, I'll just put one of those right there for what kind of food we want to do. Fermented soybeans? Then we can just blow this up and put something else there. Is this very scientific? No, not really. But it's fine. And I think I can put in 2 more. We'll do 1 more water, and then we'll do a coffee. Alright, that's working pretty well there. And once these are built, we can really increase the population of this district and be off to a little bit of a better start. What are they building over here? Are they even building anything? Or did we run out of stuff to build? Because I don't think they've really started doing any of this yet. I don't think so. Oh, okay, you want the 5th Lido. All right. Let's find a spot to put it. See, I don't want to make the channel wider necessarily. So I got to find a good Oh, I'll tell you what we can do. Okay, we're already in the process of building hydroponic gardens here. I guess that's fine because we'll have the power for it. But let's put in, because this is already down low, and the water shouldn't ever get higher than this or else bad things will happen. Let's put in a couple of platforms. We'll put some Lido action down here. Was this 3 high? Yeah. Yes, we can stick that right there. And then, oh, I can't. Oh, are you serious? Come on. I'm going to have to build all the way down here just to get rid of trees. That is annoying. That is very annoying. Anyway, that's where the 5th Lido will go. Right next to the scenic water pump. Hopefully no beavers get sucked up, but that's going to be about the best place I can find to put that. Can press tab when trying to assign water to save 4 water tanks. Really? Okay, well now I'm curious. Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, how have I... Oh no, I've played update 4 for like 40 hours and I didn't know this was a thing until just now. Wow. That is so helpful. That's so good. My man. Oh, wow, that is amazing. I cannot believe I didn't know about that. Well, I kind of can, but... Wow. That's impressive. That is very impressive. So congratulations on one-upping me in a fantastic way in this game. Good job. Oh, that's right. They can't get over here yet because I haven't built the path. Alright, let's fix that. Don't forget to put in the district crossings, the new farms in it. But yes, I wanted everything to get built that needed realistically to be built, that couldn't be built without having processing in place, but we'd have that now. So let's go ahead and disconnect. Oh, now they're all going to panic about... Where are you going? Hello? Oh, he's carrying canola oil. Alright, well, these people are all about to be big upset when I put this district crossing in. Because now they're going to be in the wrong district. Oh no, it's not connected to a district. Oh, because I unconnected the path. There we go. So that should be, hopefully, better spot. Oh, maybe I should have built the housing first. Oh, I think we're okay. Dinesh deserves a named beaver. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I haven't. All right, let's name a beaver. Find one that isn't gonna die in 5 seconds. Okay, who is a young one that will live for a long time? Okay, you are 27% up to adulthood. Shubre, your new name is Dinesh. If I'm pronouncing that incorrectly, please let me know how that's actually pronounced. I don't want to be disrespectful. All right, we'll give him the full name. All right, this is your namesake, friend. You live here in this barrack. You are 1 year old. You do not currently have a job because you are a child enjoying everything Beaver childhood has to offer. I wish there was a way for me to get like updates, like, you know, like Roller Coaster Tycoon. I should play that on stream. That would be fun. But Roller Coaster Tycoon would let you give guest alerts, so you could track like who's going to different spots in the park and everything. That'd be kind of cool. He'll be project supervisor. You should feel proud. Very, very helpful. Well, I'm glad you enjoy that. So I guess we can just follow you around for a little bit, see what you're up to in your beaver childhood. Hey, hanging out at the Lido during the day. All right, maxing, relaxing, all that. I'm not sending you to the shaming wheel. I did think, though, about getting that mod when we do the next mod playthrough that RCE uses, where it will name your beavers based on a list of text input that you can give it, and putting the beard boosters into that list. But I wanted to wait until I had a lot more than, I think when I first thought about that, I had like 5. I think we got like 20 now, because Kurt handed out some subscriptions earlier. Big thanks again for that, by the way. But we could definitely start doing some of that stuff. Carousel win. We have to have power to spare. Carousels take a lot of space. Don't think that mod would like your name. As far as I know, it just displays a text string, so as long as that's part of Unicode, it should be okay. We'll find out. If not, I could just put you in as Kurt, and that wouldn't be a big deal. The naming thing would be so much fun, especially if the name keeps rotating. Yes, I think it does. At least from what I've seen in the RCE streams. Or videos, I guess. He doesn't really stream on YouTube. Anyway, okay, you're only 20% of the way. 20% of the way to 25% now. Oh, so the well-being goes to... I never look at this stuff. I never even look at the stat breakdown. Maybe that's why I'm not as good at the game as I need to be. But if we get you to well-being 22, then you get a 25% boost in growth speed. 26 gets you a 30% boost. Wow, so I guess it kind of pays to take good care of your beavers, huh? Yes, we have a variety of fun activities. Keeps going back to that shrine all the time. Maybe we should build some more shrines. This is a good way to get a grasp on what beavers are doing when they're not actually, well, working. Just hanging out, not doing stuff. Get some water. He's probably going to the Lido again. Yeah! Look at him go. Where are you going now? Just walking around? There's nothing to do over there. Gotta plant some more berries. Let me guess, you're gonna go to the campfire? Yeah. There you go. We're making the whole, like, rotation of all the amusement stuff. Should add a decree like in Frostpunk, kit labor enable. Oh, no. Yeah, someone actually commented, I can't remember who it was, so I'm sorry if you're in stream and I have forgotten your name, but somebody commented that we could get Frostpunk series up on the channel. I would like to do more games. I just don't have time. It's so hard already to try and do a video every single day. I'd really like to keep publishing every day. So if it's every single day, then it's probably going to stay rotation of Timberborn, Åkerström, now Kingdoms Reborn coming back. But if I can ever find time to like actually spend a couple hours a day doing new games, learning stuff, then I would love to add some. Wow, Devilish Fun. Thanks so much for 5 more memberships. Appreciate it. Let's see. Oh, wait. Who's stranded? Oh, these idiots. All right. Razi, I am sorry to inform you that you will soon be dead. Because there's no way for you to get out of here. Oh. All right. Your new name is Silly Billy, as voted upon by chat. Oh, no. Billy is stranded for being too silly. Oh, man. All right. Okay, so here... Oh, no. No, this is bad news. This is bad news. Because now he's stuck in a place I can't get him out. Unless I put in... Oh, no. Unless I put in stairs and pause all of these things. All right. We'll save you, Silly Billy. We'll save you. It's just going to depend on your friends actually committing to build the stairs. No, my stream is working perfectly fine. Oh, I would like to see who it actually gave those memberships to. It's not telling me right now. All right, Silly Billy, how you holding up? Why are we not Okay, there they go. They just need to put planks in. All right, come on, get my guy out of here. He's sleeping while floating and kicking. I guess that's the thing beavers do. All right, am I going to have to connect all of this? I think I am. All right, so let's just wait and see what happens to Silly Billy here. Looks like Rick was gifted a membership. Very cool. Welcome. Enjoy the emotes. There will be more coming now that I have a ton more slots. I want to know who the other 4 would be. Normally it'll tell me. All right, somebody come fix this. All right, Silly Billy, your freedom is at hand. Do you not see? Okay, there you go. Good job. Now don't get stuck again. I guess I need to leave these here in case somebody else decides to be stupid. All right. All right. Where is Silly Billy? I don't see him. He hasn't died. Yeah, he's sleeping floating. What kind of lag is there for the chat? Because I do have it set to live, but I think it's got to be like 20 or 30 seconds. I mean, something like out the pants. Well, that's new. Is that Dutch, though? All right, how are we? Okay, good. This is in place here. All right, we have 20 open jobs. We have housing for another 20. Let's go ahead and migrate. 36 beavers. Bring them all in because we have 149. We down to 113 here, but that's fine because the quality of life will go up. Everything will be okay. Oh, all grown up. Oh, and now you live in the Memorial Forest. Please don't die. You live in the Memorial Forest, you work at the Lumberjack Flag, and you live in the large barracks. Looks like Mohamed was gifted a membership. Welcome, welcome. Don't get why YouTube's chat is so delayed. Twitch chat is almost instant. Yes. Twitch chat is completely instantaneous. At least in my experience, it's maybe like 1 or 2 second lag. Yeah, because I have it set to the shortest possible delay in the YouTube stream settings, but it doesn't seem to keep up very well with that. Yeah, I think it probably goes based on who is present and active in chat, I would have to guess. We'll see. I don't know. It's a change of brook, which means swamp, so somewhere in time someone didn't want to be associated with swamps, but thought out of the pants sounded better than out of the swamp. Have low latency on. There's ultra low latency, but even that is sometimes more delayed than normal Twitch. Really? Alright, because that's something I can change like in the middle of stream. I probably shouldn't mess with it, huh? Because I thought customization. I have it set to... No, it doesn't give me an option, actually. Streaming software, visibility, public, category, thumbnail, audience, paid promotion, no. Tags, recording date, allow all comments, sort by newest. No, there's no option for me to change the delay, which is weird. Sadly requires a restart and a new stream. Okay, well, we will have to remember for tomorrow's City Skyline stream then. Look at him go, cutting down those trees like a professional. Well-being of 22, you got a 60% work speed boost, 30% movement speed, and 40% life expectancy. Nice. Well, we'll have to come back and check in on him later. Anybody else get stuck like an idiot? No? Good. Let's unpause that one. I'm going to have to babysit this again. I know it's irritating. All right, cycle 16, day 22. We're almost... Oh, I don't have to have this here anymore because there's no trees. This can instead become something else. And I need to plant more berries. Okay, that's looking good. I think now I can add some more of these breeding pods. I'll just add another 3 for right now. Just to make sure we don't get too crazy too fast. I don't know if it's a genius, but for me it's normal. There's, of course, some guys like to say, Rick, out those pants, but that when I was 12 and younger. Kids are weird, man. I don't know what it is that possesses kids to just be that kind of... Look at how much power we're making. 1223. We need to be doing some more stuff with our things here. Now, I think once all of these trees are gone, I'm going to have this all kind of wrap around power-wise. We'll see what we have to do there. I could put something like a fermenter up here to kind of bridge power around. That might actually be a smart move. But there's nothing really to do over here. I guess I could do mushrooms. Because we're supposed to be... Oh, we don't have metal blocks over here. That's why that hasn't happened yet. Alright, well, we need to be able to store metal blocks. I think that would probably come over over here. Let's just put in a... I think it has to be a pile. Yeah. Yep. We'll just do that so we can import metal blocks. Okay, I think I understand that now. Thanks for the content. It's definitely a pickup. Thanks for being here. I hope you're having an enjoyable Saturday. Did you just join stream, or have you been here for a while? Sorry if I didn't notice you be here earlier. It's been chaotic in here. Because of some very long explanation, a lot of Serbs from present-day Croatia have last names that... Oh! I'm not going to read that out loud on stream. They did not have a fun time in elementary school. Poor kids. I wonder... I don't know that I want you to tell me, I guess, but I might have to I might have to go look up why that's the case. That is that's fascinating. I'm just trying to think about what kind of circumstances could lead to someone saying, yes, I want my family name to be word I can't say on YouTube, or else I'll get in trouble with the content police. I also try to be relatively family friendly in these. Relatively. Let's put our other warehouse here. What do we have here? Fermented soybeans. What else do I have? A ton of fermented cassava. That's right. I wanted to put that in here. Yes, please do write in Discord. Which, by the way, if you are in here, you've not joined the Discord, it is open to everyone. You do not have to be a beard booster to be in the Discord. But it's a little bit more relaxed. We talk like adults in there. we have a good time. No, it's good fun, and the more people that are in there, the better it's going to be. So hopefully get some more people involved with all of that. The Discord is in the video description, or it should be. There should be a link to it. I thought I'd put it in there. If not, then I trust someone who is in the Discord can send an invite in chat, a link to that. I think we have about 50 members, but not everyone talks. There's a good like 4, 5, 6 people that are pretty active. MP3zilla, have not seen him today, has been a monster, posting pictures of their own Timberborn playthroughs in there. There's not a link to the description. Oh no. Okay, all right. I can't edit it while I'm streaming, but I copy pasted all of my streams from the same source, and I guess I never updated that source. But I will get that fixed. All of my other videos have links to the Discord and all that other stuff. But yeah, if anyone who's in the Discord wants to send a link, if not, I can defocus the game for a second and do that myself. Oh, I get a ton of messages on Discord. Okay, send in invite people. Oh, I have streamer mode on. That's why I couldn't see it. All right, server invite. Make sure it's actually the correct server. I don't need to invite you to my anime servers. All right, copied, pasted. Don't talk on the Discord, don't really know what to do or say. That's fine. Sometimes it's fun to just have everyone present for notification purposes as well. That is the best way to get in contact with me, is in the Discord, because I check it religiously. Oh, is it filtering links again? Okay. All right. I'm gonna have to paste this. All right. That should be an invite to the Discord. It should be able to take you right into the general channel, I believe. Oh, I've got to do a whole lot of updating to the people in the beard booster role. Now we have 10 extras. All right. How are we looking over here? Have we filled? We have 3 unfilled jobs. So we actually need more. We need more barracks. Cool. All right. But yeah, it's not like super crazy active or anything, but it is some really good information from people who are a lot better at the game than I am. Especially MP3zilla posting all that stuff in there. All right. So that... Oh, good. That's fixed our overflow problem, at least for right now. So that's good to see. Overall, we still have 24 unfilled jobs. 114 beavers. Let's mark these as prioritized. All right. So that should help us out a little bit more. Our water supply is looking pretty good. We need more storage. We don't have a whole lot of storage over here. We have our oh, this is new. This imported goods dialogue. That's cool. That must have been an update they did yesterday. Yeah, if you link your Discord account to your YouTube account, then it'll automatically take care of adding you to the Beard Booster role. If not, you don't have to. Some people aren't comfortable doing that. That's okay. just send me a message on Discord and I will manually do it. But automated is definitely a whole lot easier for everybody. Why is it censoring links? I don't have it set to that. I don't think I do. All right, hold on. Got to defocus the window again. Do I actually have it set to censor links? I didn't think I did. Okay, no, it says hold potentially inappropriate comments for review. Oh, so that's an after the stream thing. I have to go in and approve those. But I don't want to hold those. But I can't update it without restarting stream, so I'm sorry. Sorry, everybody who's been trying to send stuff that's actually helpful. Maybe that long term, maybe that is something I actually want to have on so people can't post links to, I don't know, porn or something in here. Day 25, be cautious. Day 26, we're okay. Would it be better to replace the shaming wheels? I don't have any shaming wheels. These are just regular wheels. But yes, we probably could. And eventually I did want to get rid of all of this and tie it into our power over here. But I don't want to burn logs right now because we still don't have a ton of wood. That would be kind of a problem. So I think what we're going to end up doing is, see all the space right here that's behind the district crossing? I think I want to turn this into food processing and then put wheels here, even though this district is going to have to build them. If the paths are connected to this side, then I think they'll be in a little bit of a better spot for that. Plus we have all these houses right here. Houses. Beaver lodges. They're not houses. This isn't The Sims. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I actually wanted it to go this way. That's right. Yeah, if I do that, then I can have the power come in this side. That's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this the hard way. Blow that up and put in a power shaft. That seems like it is a much more appropriate use of space here. Because this has to be here. Then I have to have the path go underneath it. Am I just taking crazy pills? Am I doing something stupid right here? I might actually be. I might actually be doing something dumb. Oh well. That's half the fun, right? Day 27. We're getting close. Getting close to another cycle here. I can remove 3 power wheels beside the district center as I already have an engine. Really? Oh, wow. Yep, that's, You are absolutely correct. Alright, well, that solves that problem. That's 3 more jobs we don't have to take care of. But we're gonna move all these. It'll be much easier. Now I'm thinking. Because I realize I just interrupted the flow of water by demolishing all this stuff. So really what I should have done is kept... I didn't have to get rid of this at all. Oh no. That's what I need to do. Is raise the power stuff and not lower it. So I have just made things ugly for no reason. Oh boy. sometimes my own genius astounds me. Alright. That should take care of most of that mess. I have to remember to put in a thing here. Alright, let's try that. See if that helps at all. Oh, I'm so far behind in chat. Is it not a managed role? Yes, it is. It is managed, but it won't automatically do it unless the person in question has their YouTube account linked to their Discord account. Day 25. And over to day 27. All right, new cycle. Let's pause real quick. I gotta read chat. I see a bunch of stuff here. Already removed the power wheels. Concerning Discord app only. No, Discord web should still work. The website. Sorry, I've been not feeling well, so it's very difficult typing and making legible, so I've been a silent observer. Hey, that is fine. Glad you're here. Glad you enjoy the content. Beans, thank you very much for the 99 cents. Welcome to stream. We're having a good time. About to make things a little bit more chaotic, but I appreciate you being here. There you go. The explanation is on the Discord. Sorry for the vulgarity. It wouldn't let me write any asterisks. Oh, okay, yeah, because on Kurt, on Discord, when you write asterisks, that's actually for text formatting. So if you surround a word with one asterisk on either side, it italicizes. If you surround it with two asterisks on either side, it makes it bold. And I haven't done 3, but I think 3 might be underlined or something. If you want both districts to collaborate, building have parallel paths that don't touch. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I think they can still get to everything right now. Drink some water. I will. You can go over one simple power shaft instead of that power shaftery magic. Oh, I could just put stairs. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Oh, I am thirsty now. All right, let's try this again for the 8th time. Re-engineering this completely unnecessary nonsense. All right. Take that out, take that out, take that out, take that out. Put a single power shaft and some stairs. It did not have to be this hard, but I made it that way because that's how we do things here, I guess. All right, it is cycle 17, day 1. Time once again to see just how bad we're going to get screwed on our dice rolling. So let me go back in here to OBS and turn on our little screen here. All right, last time was a 3. Oh, 2 again? Man, that is just not adventurous. Do we want to do another one? Do we want to add 2 rolls? Do we want to see how bad that would be? I guess I have to wait 20 seconds to find out what people's thoughts are on that. Can't wait for you to get 10 cents of the night. No, I get more than 10 cents of that. I think YouTube takes 30% of super chats. Takes less than Twitch does. I think Twitch takes like 50% of memberships. Or the subscriptions or whatever. YouTube takes... What is the... Oh, all right. So time to educate Beans here. So first of all, watch more of my videos. Second of all, the what do you call it? The whole purpose of this playthrough is to kind of flip the whole water meta on its head. Like, you want to normally retain water so your beavers don't die of thirst. This entire map, I guess I should turn off the dice roller overlay. This entire map is a big bowl with one exit here that I have made like 5 times larger than it originally was. And the water coming in can only leave through this channel, and then in the bottom of creators here, there are these water sources that are, if we go into dev mode, these are set to -1, so these suck up water. But other than that, there's 9 source blocks. They all come out right through here, And what we've been doing to make this nightmare mode, there are no droughts. Not at all. It is just completely continuous temperate seasons. And every single cycle, I've been rolling a die to see how much I increase the water flow coming out of these. Currently, these are set to 6.8. They started at 1. So that's every cycle. I have it set manually between 21 and 28 days cycle length. Every cycle, we roll a die, and whatever the number of that die is, that is how much we increase the strength in decimal form. So I rolled a 2, which if we keep that roll, and we don't try for something else, that means these would all become 7. Which actually sounds pretty good, because then I could just make the next one a D10 or a D12 or a D20 or something. But yeah. Oh, they were saying that in the chat too. So that's hopefully that's educational. The idea is to create an environment in which water is bad, and you want to get rid of it to kind of flip the whole purpose of water management in the game completely upside down. So if you go back and skip through some of the other streams, other videos we did on this, it was going to be impossible for us to use most of the map because the water was, let's see, I think it was pretty much right up to about here, halfway up this block, before we were able to get the drainage out correctly. But we've reclaimed all this land on the bottom here. We started growing crops and trees and everything. And we're currently trying to manage things so that when we increase the water flow, it doesn't completely flood everything. That's why you'll see a lot of this has been dynamited out fairly obviously. This whole thing right here was, I think, 2 tiles wide, and now it's like 8. And then this whole thing here we've done a lot of engineering with, trying to figure stuff out. We have our little trough over here we're now using for power for our crops and all that stuff. So hopefully that gives you a little bit better of an idea exactly what's going on here. So anyway, long explanation aside, we can change all of these to, I need to get out of this. We can change all of these to 7. Oh, was I still in dev mode? Yeah. Change all of these to 7, and then next time we're going to change which die we use and increase the difficulty, because this is going a little bit too well. Just a little bit. Alright, so let's get these taken care of, get back to our stuff here. I think we might have time for one more cycle today before I just absolutely lose my mind with beavers here. So get all these changed up, and we'll see what else we can take care of. And I think we will end on the beginning of cycle 18 when we get there. But we still got plenty of time to do a whole bunch of other stuff. Wow. All these set to 7. Take ourselves out of dev mode and unpause. And we should see a nice increase in water. You see, like right here, this is already way high because this water has nowhere to escape. And it's actually going off the edge of the map, which is not in the spirit of the challenge. It means we are losing some of our water that should instead be coming through here. Look how fast this is going. If we put power wheels here, this would be an unfathomable amount of power. Yeah, it's a cool idea. I didn't come up with it, so don't think I'm like some genius or anything. There's a, well, you've probably seen real civil engineer videos. I would imagine he's got like over 1 million subs now. But he actually did this first. I think it was a custom map for him. And I don't remember what he called it. But the map was called Drowned. It was for update 2. And I had to import it and do some sort of conversion on it to make it actually work with update 4 after the game got updated again. But yeah, I think it's a really cool idea. It makes you think a little bit differently. And we've been having a good time trying to figure out exactly how this stuff is supposed to work. Alright, now let's catch up on the rest of the chat here. Let's say keep the 2, but maybe roll a d10 for the next one, and maybe every 2 to 4 rolls you roll a d10 instead of d6. I think we're going to permanently change to another higher dice tier. Although I'm not sure if I want to go to a d8 or just go straight to a d10. or just say 2d6. That might actually be 2d6 might actually be a little better in the long run, because your average roll on a 6-sided die is going to be 3.5. And if you have 2 of those, the average roll is going to be between them probably about the same. Where you're going to have twice of that versus rolling a d8. You're going to get somewhere between 1 and 8 every time. Versus rolling 2d6, you could get 2 or you could get 12. But it's still going to average out to be around the same. I think I like the idea of the higher risk factor there. Disturbs is playing a map with a lot of -8 water blocks. There's no other exit for water in the middle of the... Oh, okay. Now that's an interesting idea. I still think you should try to drop the level of water on the entire map. 1 or 2 levels having channels or channeling the water. I think that would be a bit of a challenge. Could be. 61 members on Discord. Well, I haven't even opened the Discord since I sent that link. But yeah, welcome. We're going to have some more emotes and stickers and all that stuff coming soon for that, as well as for our YouTube members. Now that we have almost doubled them in one day from people gifting memberships. So thanks very much again for that. Does the map still have the strongest shape in one of the water holes? No, it did not. And I looked for it when I downloaded the map. I couldn't see it. Where was the... I think it was in here on his thing. Someone had drawn a quote-unquote strongest shape with trees. That wasn't there, so I think he added that. Because we have our 2 main bowl areas here. But yeah, I don't have the strongest shape in either of those. And that's, I guess, probably better for my brand of trying to be at least somewhat family-friendly on here. But I digress. Things are going really well, though. I feel like we've accomplished a lot of good stuff. We just need to get a little bit more efficient and finish this whole thing. I've been trying to get this done, but it's just going a little slow here. Let's unpause both of those. Take the stairs away so no one can get trapped again. Tatsu's taken over the server. Every channel says, what? Are you sure about that? Oh, I have so many messages. If you private message me on Discord and I don't respond, I am sorry. I have a billion messages on there. I got to work my way through them. All right. Yeah, I told Tatsu to not send the level up messages in every single channel, but it ignores me. It's rebelling. Sorry, I'm just sitting here reading chat, making sure I haven't ignored anybody. Playing a vanilla game, not like this. Yeah, so yeah, like I said, the map, when I first started the map did not have any of that stuff in there. I thought about adding it anyway before I started recording, but I figured now we'll just not worry about it. Yeah, so normally this series did not start as a live stream. I picked it up as a live stream after people requested, but I think it was the first, maybe the first 2 were just regular videos. They got good traction, and then Update 4 dropped, and then we abandoned it for 2 weeks, I think. And then people said, hey, we want to see this again, so then I said, okay, we'll make it a live stream. And that's what we've been doing, and then I couldn't do live streams last week and had some family stuff, so then I just put out a regular video. But yeah, the intent with this is going to be for the future to only be live streams, because I think it works well. All right, we're waiting on mushrooms. Okay, that's fine there. So we can have more wood processing stuff up here now that we have... We actually don't have enough beavers, do we? All right, let's put in some more housing over here then. We can bring some more in. So I think, yeah, we'll put this around here. Just put in some more storage in convenient little places for stuff like water and food. And then we can import some more beavers as soon as we catch up on this side. We have 124, wow. We still have 11 jobs that haven't been accounted for. I don't think I want to put in too many more of these breeding pods, Because in theory, our well-being should be increasing. But we have a lot of things we need to take care of first to make sure that happens. Yeah, Anno is really fun. The problem with Anno is I'm not as good at it as I am at these other games. So for me to actually make quality Anno videos, I feel like I would have to play a lot on other playthroughs before recording the next episode, which is what I was doing, which is why it took me like 2 weeks to do each one. Whereas this game, I feel like I can just sit down, record, stick it in the video editing software, trim stuff down, and upload it, and the whole thing takes an hour and a half, versus making an hour-long video on Anno is probably actually 5 or 6 hours of other stuff to make sure that I'm not just talking out of my you-know-what and putting out bad stuff. I don't want to put up bad videos. Yeah, but the Anno videos really have not been very popular, which is pretty disappointing, honestly, because I think the game's a lot of fun. And not just because Ubisoft paid me to play it. It's legitimately, it's a good game. It's a fun one. I think people on this channel have just come to expect Timberborn as the primary game, which, you know, that's fine. I really enjoy, obviously, playing this game. But eventually it will run out of new stuff, and I'll have to keep doing other things, or else no one's going to watch any videos, and then that would be sad. But yeah, in terms of viewership numbers versus expectation for Anno, I thought I could easily pull a couple thousand views per Anno video. And then the first one ended up inside of 2 weeks only having like 800 views, and I was like, wow, that's actually really, really bad numbers for my level of subscribers. At the time, I think was a hair under 4,000. That was right around the time the Åkerström Alpha 5 released, and it was about a week and a half before Timberborn Update 4 went into experimental. So maybe it could have just been a perfect storm of people got distracted by other stuff, or it could be because I posted the video at night instead of in the morning. I don't know. But it didn't perform well, and I felt kind of bad because the whole thing was, oh, well, hey, it's a sponsored video, which is on a game I was going to play anyway. I just didn't know when I was going to get around to it. And then I put the whole thing up, and then people were just like, okay, cool, don't care. So, all right, whatever. People are allowed to like what they like, but I did hope it would go a little better. Yeah, very, very long story short, we will do more Anno. It's just not going to be a priority because these are, well, they're doing a whole lot better, and I'm a lot better at the game, and it's easier for me to put these out. Should add a path on the 6 levee blocks next to the mine levee so the beavers will walk on both sides of the upper. Yes. I thought I'd already... Oh, okay, right here in the middle. I definitely should. And we'll put in that to connect everything. I don't know why that wasn't already connected. So that should be good. Really, I'm here primarily for the Timberborn, though I keep meaning to get in the Åkerström videos. Hey, well, you can watch whatever you like. That's fine. I'm not going to force you, but I really, really like Åkerström. I think it is the best city builder in the universe. And it's only getting better. Came for the beavers, started consuming other videos, so I watched Åkerström too. Yeah, Åkerström is going to slow down now that it's 31 episodes in. JulyFlame, wow, thanks for 5 memberships. Appreciate it. Hopefully we can get Dinesh a membership here in this last round. I don't know how to assign stuff. Playing Timberborn's too much fun. He doesn't micromanage too much. Yeah, well, the thing is I'm bad at micromanaging, which is part of why I have problems in Åkerström with resource scarcity and population crashes. But I also don't really like super micromanagement. I don't think it's that fun. A little bit's nice because you can have really granular control over stuff, but I just want to have fun playing the game and not focus on, oh, this person has to go here, has to go here, has to go here, can't go anywhere else. And then I don't have the multitasking skill for that. Speaking of, let's check and see. Oh, why are you at -8? Why are you starving? I don't want to rename. No. You are dehydrated and you are starving. You live in the large barrack, and you work at the Oh, you work all the way up here. That's why. Now, why are you working up here? So we need to put in water Oh, good. You took a drink before you started carrying water elsewhere. Very smart of you. But yeah, that's one thing I really need to do is get better at kind of distributing stuff like the resources around. So, to that end, I will put a water tank right there. We need these to all be connected. And we need these to be actually stuck somewhere else. Now, I have all of this. Probably need to make another, I guess, layer right here. Can't click on the right spot. Then over here we can put some more processing. We're going to need oil presses, which probably should be over here, I guess, instead of over here. So we'll end up moving all this anyway. Now, if I am smart about this, I think I can get away with doing one of these. Put 2 oil presses here, and then I can put another fermenter here. Just make sure all the power is contiguous. Hydroponic gardens don't need power. Food factories do, and coffee breweries do. So if I were to do... trying to think here. If I were to do that, that wouldn't be great. The food factories can only do specific power inputs. We do already have those over here for these 2 things, which is probably fine. If I really wanted to, I could put another one over here connected to all of this. That might actually be a smart idea. But I think we don't need food factories over here because we're not growing anything over here that actually requires it. So we could just put coffee. Probably would be the smart thing to do. All right. Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I haven't read here. Oh, hey, MP3. How long you been here? Okay, yeah. We'll do the naming mod the next modded playthrough. Now that we have man, I think now we're up to over 30 YouTube members. Now if you've gifted 15 today, which insane. 15 new YouTube memberships in one stream. That is wild. So now we'll have over 30. I'm going to have to make the font so small in those video things now. Defaults to whoever's watching live and has gifting enabled. I didn't know that was something you had to turn on. Or is it something you have to turn off? Vending machines, yes, we're going to put some of those in. Food courts, definitely need to be doing those. Hopefully... Yeah, I hope he does get a sub. Oh, why am I so far behind? Random factor means it could be people who are streaming and not active in the... Yeah, that's actually probably true. But it should tell me in the chat who gets awarded the membership. I guess I could just go check in the dashboard later. Hey, William, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Now I have to get this all connected, or these beavers are just going to be sitting here doing absolutely nothing. All right, these are... Oh, I haven't even identified what we're gonna be doing here. Oh, we have so much. We have so many cassavas here. All right, let's do a couple of these as... You know, I'm gonna use the trick I was taught with tab. Or it's not gonna let me do it, is it? That's only for storage. What a shame. This is such a great idea. Cassava, we'll do 2 of those for cassavas right here. And then we'll do 1 for that sound. Soybeans. Soybeans, soybeans, soybeans. Then this, of course, can't be changed. This, I guess we could probably just leave it as... we could do mushrooms, just have them drag mushrooms all the way across the map. Now we should have the fermenters for the mushrooms over here. Probably. Yeah, I'll tell you what we'll do on this side. Since this is already here, we'll just have that be mushrooms, just to actually make use of stuff. And we should not have mushrooms go all the way across the map, so that'll be soybeans. That's fine. Oh, there's all the gift messages. All right, so who got a membership? Yes, yes. Welcome, Dinesh. Welcome. Is that Matthijs? Sorry, I'm not great at other language names. Welcome, welcome. Helfenstein, welcome. Usually gift messages come within 15 seconds. Did you miss anything good? Did I already read that? I mean, we've done a whole lot. You can go back and watch the VOD if you're curious, but most of what we've done has been expanding this area. We got a whole tower of hydroponics. We're slowly enclosing this metal mine in so we can drain the water out of it and eventually start using it. This district is now actually thriving with farms and additional storage. This has water wheels on it now, and we're going to keep expanding this with more wood type production. And currently, we're attempting to move all of our food stuff away from the district center to be powered by water. And that is what I have been spending most of my time procrastinating on. Coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. We need to have coffee breweries. And I think I can fit... If I put them back like this, I can put 3, but then I can't actually put anything here because there's stuff in the way. Oh, what a pain this is. So I got to figure out what I'm doing. I could put more fermenters along this side, which is probably what we're going to end up doing. I put one here. I can put... This is now off-center. One here. One here. Yeah, one here. That still wouldn't be enough. I don't know. Kind of lost, TBH. I feel like I should probably use this space more for little food court type things than anything else. So that's eggplant rations, that's algae rations, corn rations, I'm sorry. Just have a couple things here so these guys don't have to be starving all the time. Man, you guys are active in chat now. I got so much to scroll through. All right. Not all 5 of mine were given. It should have been given. Curse you, YouTube chat. Day has been made. Well, I am glad that you're here. Welcome. You can now enjoy using the weird emojis I've uploaded. We're putting more up, hopefully this week. YouTube didn't steal. It's probably just waiting on people to accept or decline. X amount of memberships waiting for people to claim. Most people have accept off by default until they're in chat when someone does a gift. All right, so if you are watching and you have tabbed out and you're doing something else, first of all, that's completely fine. Do what you want. Tab back in and check and see if you've been gifted a membership. And if you have, well, I hope you'd accept it because it would be nice to have you on board, but you're not obligated to. But do check and see, because if you have, it would be real nice to get you on board. And if you don't want it, that's okay too. Just hit decline and it'll go to the next person. But let's try to get that cleared up. We do have 58 people in here, so it is not possible for every single person to have a membership based off of gifting today, because we started with 15 and people have gifted 15, so that is a maximum of 30. So there's at least, oh well, now somebody left. Now it's 57. So there's at least 17 of you who do not and will not right now. So please do check. Oh, we're getting spicy in the chat, huh? dating from the YouTube stream comments. Only have one screen. Oh, that's fine. Ah, yes, here come the custom emotes. Stairs, bridge, and platform path over building. Are you talking about over here? this area that we've been parked over for the last, like, 5 minutes. Tried going into settings. I don't see any setting related to gifting. Yeah. I had never even heard of that until 5-10 minutes ago when somebody brought that up. So, unfortunately, I don't have any other advice to offer there. Click on the gift message box when someone made the gift. Well, I don't have access to any of that. So, good luck. Hope you guys can get that all sorted out, because I do not have any other knowledge of what else is happening here. So let's put in a couple of oil presses. I think I can put one. I think I can put one here. Probably would be a good spot to. If I did that, then I can put in. Oh yeah, I could just do this. Put a oil press, then a coffee brewery, and then I think. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Now it's just obscenely long to get over here. We can put some storage for stuff over here. So we need storage for canola oil. Or canola seed, rather. So if I put over here, what's the best way to do this? I guess we would want a large warehouse for canola seed, because we already have 716. Just move all of that to this one. And then on the other side, we can just have some tanks, which actually this probably don't need the extra capacity for the soybeans, honestly. But I will leave that there. We'll put in one more. There's someone out there that is saying this is the ugliest thing imaginable. You are correct. Thank you for being perceptive. We're going to put in storage for canola oil. That is, yeah, that's right there. And then I think we can put another couple of small ones over here. Oh, no, I can use the tab trick. That is so helpful. Love to see that. Actually, that means this one probably should be water, so where people can actually eat and drink stuff. Okay, and this is set to coffee. And I guess we can have... another small storage for coffee. Need to put a big one over here, where most people live. We could put a couple of tanks in different spots, just for no other reason than to actually have stuff spread out. Oh, now there's more knowledge in the chat. Opt in through live chat. Go to an eligible channel, live stream, or premiere within live chat. Select allow gifts within the pinned membership gifting. Confirm you'd like to opt in. That's the first time I've ever heard of that. Bridge over the building you want to build that touches the power shafts. I don't think we need to build a bridge, do we? No, I think this is fine like it is. Oh, I did a bad. This isn't connected to anything. So this whole thing is not going to work because of how I have this set up. Oh no. Okay. I lied. So let's get all that cleaned up. Oh, what a mess. No, I have chat on a second screen. I have 3 monitors. The problem is it only shows so much of chat, and sometimes if you guys talk a lot, it's past the top of the screen, the last thing I read. So that's why I turned timestamps on earlier so I could see how far I had to scroll up. Oh, hold on. All right. No, we've had a revelation here. 1234 Bratton says, I don't think it's ugly when someone zooms in on the breeding pods and shows the wrinkly beavers. Oh, okay. No, that was 2 separate thoughts. I don't think it's ugly, meaning this. So, but you want to zoom in on the breeding pods, huh? Show the wrinkly beavers. Well, they don't look bad. It's also not affected by the water showing thing. So you can't really see that much of the beavers. I don't know if they show different stages of growth or not. Let's check these out. I think it's just one little sprite in the area here. Yeah, because the collision is going to stop. Oh, ooh, God. Okay, that's incredibly cursed. Oh, that's bad. All right, we're done. We're done with that. Oh no. Yeah, how are you getting power to the other side of the street? Yeah, that's exactly why I that's exactly why I had to get rid of that, because I made a mistake. All right, so I've got to get this figured out here. I think, oh yeah, second coffee brewery and then a fermenter. It's like the world's worst game of Tetris. Look how hideous this is. Oh, that's so awful. All right. So now I have coffee breweries that I can't even use because I haven't planted any coffee. Oh, no. Okay. Well, the good news is, now that all of this is here, that can all go away. And we can put other stuff here. Canola seeds, canola oil, they can just pick all of that up. And then, right here, by our district center, we can do something else. We can get rid of the engine. And we could plant coffee here if we wanted to. I just don't have a forester. I don't have a forester in place, so let's do that. There we go. Put that there, and then... Let's see, we got blueberries, we got dandelions, coffee bush. I guess we could start by planting just coffee. And see if we need to plant more. So we have all the berries over here. We have lots of berries. I don't think we ever are going to need more berries. So let's do that. Let's plant a bunch of coffee bushes. Let's just make the whole thing coffee bushes. Why not? There's no rule that says we can't. There's no rule that says the dog can't play basketball. People liked that one when I said it before. Need treated planks for the... Really? Do I seriously? How could I have been so careless? Oh, no. Okay. Well... Fortunately... Oh, I don't have pine resin. Oh, no. Oh, no. I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I can't... Oh, God. Oh, this is suffering. This is what this is. Okay. All right. So, oh, I couldn't even put that straight. What a blunder. What an absolute blunder. I can't even build this until I have that. Oh, God. Okay, so... Oh, I'm upset now. All right. This is gonna take so long to actually get done. All right, I have to I have to grow pine trees, and I have to wait for them to have sap so then I can... Oh, no. All right. All right, let's take a second here. Now I got to scroll up and read the comments. All right. Oh, there's so many comments. All right. Sometimes watch your vids, sometimes listen to it in the background. Proving Deathbringer, welcome. Proven Deathbringer 3d6. Did you name your YouTube account after a D&D weapon? Because that sounds like a really cool name for one if you haven't already done that. But thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Oh, God. Just some chewed up bubble gum. Oh, that's really bad. I don't think your setup is ugly. I'd like to clarify, I don't want to see the little wrinkly beavers. Yeah, yep, I got you. Oh, chat is so far behind. Why not dynamite and build on platforms? I could. Why are we talking about little wrinkly beavers and RCE's channel? Need treated planks for the coffee? Yep, yep. Pause the coffee breweries? Yep, we'll do that. Seems poorly optimized, more than ugly. Yep, that's... Well, you understand how this works. Definitely. Carousel, we need to build one of those. Oh, okay, so now we want a carousel with the big brain emoji. Got it. Carousel next to district center. You know, that actually wouldn't be a bad thing to put in there, but then I'd have to put the engine back in. Oh, I'm not good at Tetris. I'm not bad at Tetris. 4-way cogs for corners probably wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly. Food processing is better done near the district center because of the huge path length to the recently built area. Okay, but consider this. We have beavers living here, and we have storage of goods here. They don't all have to go to the district center to actually finish or start their jobs, do they? I don't think they do. But yes, I will humor you with the carousel. Let's unlock the carousel. We'll put it right here. Oh, I'm not going to have room for an engine if I do that. Not going to have room for an engine. Unless I put somewhere else, because of the way the power comes out of the back. Yeah, it won't connect to the carousel if I put it here. So it'd have to go here, which means we lose the path. Okay, that's actually not such a bad thing to lose the path going all the way around. That's probably fine. So if I did put this here, we just put that in that spot. Then we'll just put the thing right there. Okay. I think that's probably fine. We can grow the coffee even if we can't use it. So let's just do that. That's okay. They'll make good use of the carousel. That'll be a big help for everybody. 3d6 is D&D and Deathbringer is my Modern Warfare 1. Okay. Very cool. Now, let's see. I have to build more stuff over here. Do I dare put pine trees? Yeah, why not? Let's put a forester here and plant pine trees to be used for growing resin. That seems like the best course of action here. Yeah, that's probably fine. Steve was gifted a membership. Thank you very much. I guess people are slowly getting back in here to check their notifications. Thanks, finally got to come back to watch. Been doing choirs and coming in and out. Well, that sounds fun. I need to get back into doing music stuff. I haven't for a long time. Engine on top of 3x3 storage. Storage doesn't transmit power, is the problem. So actually... Ooh. How many weird noises can I make in one sentence? Yeah, let's put the 2x3 storage here. And then underneath that... no, we'll just have this be a platform. I will put a high power shaft here. No, I can't. Power shaft has to be here. That's right. I was going to put in... I guess we could just leave this as platform so people can access stuff. We can always come back and redo that later. But then we put in the thing here. then that means I have to have a staircase. I missed my sideways staircases. Oh, no, they already planted the coffee bush. Oh, what a shame. Well. Oh, I can't. Oh, no. Oh, I did it now. I did it now. I don't have... Oh, God. All right. No, this needs to be storage. See, this is the top quality entertainment you get when you you subscribe to this channel. Okay, this has to be storage for coffee beans. Now where... There we go. That will at the very least salvage this enormous mess. Okay, now that this is thoroughly destroyed everything that makes sense. Tapper shack, not lumberjack. I have to have a lumberjack to harvest the other trees. So that's why that's there. That'll get taken care of soon enough. So we'll let them build that monstrosity. Yeah, the reason I built the lumberjack flag was to get rid of these birch trees. So we'll get somebody in here to do that. And then we can plant these as pines, and then we'll come back in after these trees are all grown, because if we're not going to come down, we don't have to have planted anymore. We'll just plant all of this whole area as pines. Then this will be replaced with the tapper shack. Why not use the bigger storage? Yeah, it would be too many stairs and platforms because I don't have ladders. But this way, this is really, really inefficient. But ooh, no, no, no. You know what? This can be coffee beans. This one needs to be a small pile, and that can be logs to burn in the thing. That's what we'll do. All right, cool. So that mess hopefully gets fixed. All right. Game needs to put in cows so you can harvest cream for coffee. Okay, so that's what I want to know, right? This is a post-apocalyptic game, right? After humanity kind of just destroyed the planet. Because that's what these ruins are, is remnants of... Canonically, I believe they're supposed to be remnants of cities or buildings that humans had. So, if they destroyed themselves, I don't think we'd have farm animals would have survived. So I'd be very interested to know the lore adherence of cows. Or if that's something anyone needs to even remotely worry about. Probably not. No, but I thought it was an interesting idea. Cancel cutting designation on the pines that you... Yes, yes, thank you. Pekempy, if that's how you want that pronounced. I'm sorry if that isn't. Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me of that. Add platforms with a roof at intersections. Yes, we will. This guy now has nothing else to do, so I can replace him with a pine tree. Get somebody in here to plant pine trees. And I guess we can deprioritize those two things as they're not full. Alright, I'm going to take this off at turbo speed because I don't want to miss the beginning of the next cycle. And there's also some other stuff we do before we finish for today. Now, why is this not being harvested? Because we don't have any... Oh, we don't have any presses over here. That's right. I was gonna add some of those, and I never did. So how much power? We got 192 out of 200. We need to build another couple of water wheels here. And we have soybeans, cassavas. How many more cassavas do we have stored up here? Not really that many, so I think this is probably fine operating as it is. But we might want to do some more for soybeans. Fermenter. 2 for cassavas, 3 for soybeans. I need to put in a press. Yeah, the woodcutter can just become a gatherer. It don't need a gatherer for the pine trees. We need a tapper shack, which while when the trees are all planted, we'll put one in there. Is there log storage by the lumber mill near the water wheels? No, there is not. I'll have to put some of that in. Oh, no. Why would beavers give milk? They don't get pregnant. They're made from water and berries. Ladies and gentlemen, we have broken biology. All right, oil press can go there. I think we're probably fine with just one for right now. But we are going to need to put in some storage for all of this stuff. So that one right there can become canola oil. I think we're still small enough over here where it's not going to matter if we have everything else kind of just waiting on this. That should be okay. I'm going to put in another small wheel there. All right, so we want intersections. Hey, carousel works. Who's riding the carousel? Erasto. Age 29, riding the carousel. Live your best life. Speaking of living best lives. $30 years old. Works in the district crossing still. Happiness is only 15. What's got you down, bud? Oh, look at all the fun he's missing out on. He doesn't have any books or Lidos or carousels or mud baths. Oh, we didn't build the Lido yet. Oh, that's unforgivable. Let's do that immediately. Yeah, get that built ASAP. Get that put in at once. All right. We got metal block storage here. We need to have storage over here of some wood. We don't have anyone working there anyway. They actually seem to be pretty competent at getting the wood in there, so I think we're probably okay for now. What beavers are good at churning butter? I don't think I want to elaborate on that. Devilish fun. Hey, thanks. Carousel. Horse, carousel horse, and beaver emoji. $2 donation. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. You guys are giving me some good emoji ideas. A beaver riding a carousel. That probably should be a sticker in the Discord, actually. Let's see if we can make that happen. Okay, this needs to be absolute lowest priority job. Coffee beans are looking okay there. Okay. Oh, you were talking about this forester for the gatherer. Right, now that we have our coffee beans all planted, yeah, let's do that. Get rid of that guy. And then we'll put in our gather flag right there. That'll be very helpful for getting our coffee beans. Good news. Log storage is maxed at 50. Really? Do we not have any log storage in this district? We sure don't. All right, well, we're going to fix that. Let's find a good spot. Where can I put log storage? All right, let's put that. We have space over here. Let's put in a couple of paths. See if I can get a large log storage in. I guess I could just build all of this up as storage. Large industrial pile would fit here, but it would block stuff off. So if I put that here, yeah, that would be a better use of space. We'll put stairs here, and then we'll put another large pile on top to hold logs. So thanks for bringing that to my attention. I did not realize that I hadn't done that yet. Okay. So they're going to take their sweet time to build all that. That is fine, but we do want to have logs stored up. That is smart to have that. Planting the trees, that's looking good. We need to expand this, but we need more beavers too, because how are we and we have a need for additional beavers. Let's put in let's see. If I put a barracks here, I can actually build on top of that. That's smart. Let's do a large barracks right there. Should be fine. Get that built, and then can move in some more beavers. Can I put in... Oh, I can't put anything on top of the water, can I? Nope. Sure can't. So that's going to need to move. That'll go somewhere else. The metal blocks don't need to be here. I just put that there so that can actually turn into... That'll be a better spot for a water tank anyway. Small water there. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Let's see. What else have I missed? Have we seen Billy since? Let's go find Billy. Silly Billy. Where is Silly Billy? There he is. Works in the builder's hut. Very productive member of society there, building... Hello? Where'd he go? Oh, he's in his... No, he's not. He's down here. I don't know why we had that weird glitchy thing happen. So he's currently carrying logs. We'll see what he's doing with those logs. Something tells me he might be participating in the giant construction project for our dam over here. More stairs by the gatherer flag. We'll put some more stuff in there. He ate some rocks. He didn't have fun. Well, I hope he didn't eat any rocks. Need a path around the log storage. We will. We'll keep expanding that. It'll just keep going up, and then I might actually have that go back down around the other side to reconnect there. Jenga Tower version 1.0. Yeah. Probably won't be that tall. There's a map, a custom map for Halo 3. Halo 3 custom games called Jenga Tower that was on, I think it was... It might have been on Standoff. The map with all the satellite dishes. And it was just a whole bunch of like crates and barrels and those jersey barriers and stuff all stacked up. And then it was, I think it was an infection game. Man, Halo 3 custom games, I don't think anything is ever going to beat that. In terms of just the pure creativity a lot of people had to have with the limitations of that system. That was a lot of fun. Plank storage, yeah, we can build some of that. I deposited some beaver on a carousel nightmare fuel on the Discord. Well, I'll have to go check that out in a second. We're almost done with stream anyway. We're almost to the beginning of cycle 18. And it's almost 6 p.m. here, so I should probably eat something. Let's see what else we're doing here. We're just following Silly Billy around for a little while. Well-being mod, water park slides would be really cool. A log flume would be awesome for beavers. I think I don't know how much of a nightmare that would be to write code for. But that sounds like a really, really fun idea. Lido would fit nicely behind the water wheels. Would it? The Lido has to be, has to have 2 wide. And our channel over there is only 1 wide, unless you were talking about some other spot. Yeah, the Bing AI for images is better at some things than others. And I was trying to generate some the other day, and it was, I think I asked for... I wanted like a, you know that Hacker Man meme? Where it's the guy in the hoodie just like looking all smug at the camera. So I tried to like get it to make that, and then it must have been the way I worded it or something, because then it returned with an error that said, oh, we can't generate inappropriate images. Like, what do you think I'm trying to make here? It's water time. All right. May need paths down the dam that's currently being built. It has paths. That is all connected right there. That's fine. They just can only build one block at a time. All right. How are we... How are we looking at other spots? Because we are almost at the end of this cycle. Did want to make sure that we got at least something done here. Gonna need a platform here. Yeah, because I want this all to be connected with more production stuff. We have our 2 industrial lumber mills. We have a gear workshop. Paper mill, maybe? No. That actually might not be a bad thing to stick there. Unless I was able to get this to connect. No. Well, I'm not going to need paper over here unless I wanted to make books, which I don't think I do. I'm not going to need paper for a wood workshop either, which is the other thing we have to put here. Which I guess we can just go ahead and unlock. This would fit nicely right here. But then I have to have something else built up here. So if I put in... I can just put in another couple of these gear workshops. Probably is the best option to do there. So I'll just do... We'll just do that and call that a day. Have that eventually connect to other stuff. Are the wheels in the way? Like these wheels? No, these aren't in the way. They're in their own spot. Day 20. You are correct. Now, let's see. I want to make sure I get to a spot where it's actually going to be possible for me to remember what I was doing when we get back there. Look at all this. Look at all this canola oil we've got. That's good that we have that backed up. Has our food production improved or gotten worse? I feel like it's probably about the same, if anything. How close are these trees? Oh, okay, no. Not even anywhere close. He's just continuing planting, so we'll leave him alone. What are they building next? Are they still trying to build all this stuff? They probably are. I wish it would tell you what you're building at any given point in time. That's where you think a Lido would... Okay, well, let's prioritize this Lido so they have somewhere to go. Okay. Okay, I see what you're getting at. I see what you're getting at. Now, if I did that, I would have to move the path. So let's do that. I hope this fits. Not quite. Not quite. I wonder if it would let me put it above a source block if I did one of these. Let's find out. Ho 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 ho! Hey, look at that. That is a thing of beauty. Which we should probably actually move this anyway so we can have power stuff go right here. Yeah, how would you like to be swimming here right on top of this like huge underground spring of water right next to an enormous, I don't know, 100-foot tall churning death wheel? That's extreme swimming. That's what that is. Should definitely have an Åkerström building queue. I would love that. Although I feel like all the stuff we have queued up now, the whole thing would be all the way across the screen. It would be impossible to see anything. Food is stable, I think, besides fermented mushrooms and mangrove fruit. Wow, we really only have one mangrove fruit? Are we not gathering? He should be, Okay, he's gathering. He's just slow. He needs some help. I don't think I'm going to need to have this forester here for a while, but I'm going to go ahead and plant more mangrove trees over here. I think he can reach all of them except this one. We'll add one more layer. I'm going to plant some more mangrove trees, and then I'm going to get rid of the forester, and I'm going to put in a couple more gatherer flags, because these trees won't have to be replanted. Hopefully, ever. So that'll be a better use of that space. I think I can unplant all of that and all of this over here. We're not going to have any mangroves in this area. Okay, so that's an improvement there. This is a safety second pool. Yeah, you betcha. Did they finish this one yet? No, they're in the process. They're waiting for planks. Oh, yeah, because we're turning them into gears. And I think there's some other stuff that requires planks, so we're putting in here. Okay, yeah, they're waiting for gears. That's exactly what it is. All right, well, we'll go back to turbo speed. We'll see where we get. We will have at least 21 days. We do have a little bit before we get to our cycle 18 here. You have pine trees at the right end of the forester. You can expect some sap from there. Yep, exactly correct. And as soon as he's done planting, this is going to get replaced with a tapper's shack. So we won't need the forester there. Okay, and the large barracks needs to be built first. Do we actually have extra space here? We do. We do, so we can import some more beavers. Let's go to 46, so we can fill up all of our beds. Hopefully that gives us the rest of our jobs filled out too. Alright, we have 6 beavers with nothing to do. Hire them in the district center. Lido's looking good. Once this oil press is built, that'll be another job. And then I don't know what else we will need to do over here. Well, we have all these buildings being built that we'll have to have people working them, so that's okay. Alright, has he finished building? Yes. Alright, so goodbye. Unlock the tapper shack. Put this guy right there. Cool, so that's going to be all taken care of. That will be good to go. Next, they should be building... I think the large barracks should be the most important thing, so then they can build the gear workshops on top of that. Should be okay. Alright, hold on, let me, I got a bunch of exclamation points here. Fill up the water channel with water wheels to power that large group of factories connected to only one wheel. They are transferring power to each other right here. Our power supply is 1259 because these wheels are touching. Unless you're talking about a different channel. You're talking about right here. These are all connected too because the buildings transfer power through each other. And I have to build more... oh, that is what you were talking about. I have to build more water wheels all the way down here. Now, it would be really funny, and by funny I mean irritating, if this is one thing off. Oh, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. That is a thing of beauty. So I'll tell you what. We're gonna have to come back behind here. I guess I'll just put 4 ways on the back of all these just in case we need in the future. But we will definitely need to have another walkway behind here to even get at all of this stuff. Alright. Extreme wave pool, yep. Mangroves, I don't think spread. I've not seen them spread past here, and this has been here for a very long time. It would be kind of neat if they did, though. Do you think you could sprinkle some shrines? Yeah, we could do more shrines. We've just been kind of focused on getting all of the, well, everything else figured out. We can definitely get into all that. Now, actually, probably should not have done this way. Probably should have had a little pass through here. That would have been smart, actually. Have they started building this yet? No. So I gotta figure out... Alright, I gotta pause. Because I've created a monster here. I don't have any access to the other side here, and I can't build over this unless I have a bridge. But I also could turn these all into fermenters. But I also don't think I can. Oh, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. We'll just connect this for right now. And if it has to be changed, we'll change it. Don't need to worry about it. Water is good. So we'll just, we'll connect all that together. It's not going to be done before we're finished with this stream, most likely. But any other problems we think we need to correct? Let's see. I already talked about the shrines. And okay, now it's scrolled way away from everything again. Before you replace the forester, what do you want planted on the other side of it? Nothing. I was going to put production there. Probably paper. We have plenty of power to support a whole bunch of stuff over there. We forgot about beaver prayers to the great frog. We haven't forgotten. It's just can't currently make the frog statues because we don't have mods. Okay, I don't think I'm missing anything else in chat. I think I've caught up. Add more builders' huts now that you have unemployed beavers. Yeah, we could add some. Alright, are we going to get another day? It's cycle 21, or are we going to... Cycle 21, cycle 17, or are we going to get onto cycle 18? Excuse me. Alright, day 22. Turbo speed it is. So they should now be building the large barracks. I have unemployed beavers. Yes, that is correct. We'll put in a... not district center. Builder's hut. Might as well stick it right here on the corner where we can't grow anything anyway. I guess make that the top priority item. Jobs prioritized. I haven't really done much of that. And in this district, I guess it doesn't matter because we don't have the extra beavers anyway. Now we have a bunch of... how do we have homeless beavers? How... Are we really that... Okay, well, I guess... Well, one, we need more housing over here because we have 4 jobs that aren't accounted for, and we have 2 homeless beavers, so we actually do need to put in some additional beaver housing. Where can I... Oh, I need to put this back. This connection right here. Okay, how are we looking here? Yeah, we're not generating enough power even for these right now. Which I think is going to improve once we increase the strength of the water source here. Hopefully. Food supply is still looking pretty okay. I think our capacity for the corn and the eggplant rations is not sufficient. Oh, it's because we don't have enough corn. Do I have to plant more? I guess we could plant more corn if we're actually using it. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Because we have currently... Oh, we have 388 corn. Okay, well, I guess I just planted more corn for no reason. So what is it? Why is it not... I guess we just don't have enough of a... Oh, that is kind of a circuitous route to get the corn up there, isn't it? Need to have a storage... Need to have a storage for that. Are these the mushrooms or these? Yeah. Alright, so they should be taking care of that. I thought I had down here. Okay, that's for the rations. We don't have... Oh, we don't have storage space for the raw corn. That's what it is. Except in the farmhouses. We actually need... Ah! Ah, yes. The cycle has changed. That's what I get for running on turbo speed without looking at chat again. Alright. Let's see. You guys have the weirdest ideas, I swear. Normal shrines can be used for the Great Frog, or the temple where they eat pink mushrooms and worship. I don't know if I want to be part of a religion that eats pink mushrooms and hallucinates all the time. Hey, if that's your speed, all right, do what you want. It's not going to be me. Not going to be eating the pink mushrooms. Got a little buddy on the carousel here. All right, so cycle 18, day 1. I guess this will be where we stop for today. I do want to make a couple of quick things taken care of here before we get too excited. We're actually in this district right now, perfectly balanced job-wise, so I don't want to bring any more beavers over here. We will next time around, but we need to find somewhere to put a couple more beavers in terms of working. So I think what we'll end up doing, can I put in... I don't want to unlock these platforms. I was going to see if there was a way for me to build up here to where I could have another one of these food factories on top of housing, but I would have to get rid of some of the stuff down here. But for right now, best option probably is going to be to build up here, but I don't have the space right now to do that. So maybe we won't. Maybe we won't put stuff there. I just have to find a spot that I can actually physically put something that makes sense to be there. So I guess if we want to be real fancy, we could actually put in a bunch of these row houses that sleep 8 in, well, a row right here. That would be 6 of these. So that would be 36 beavers in one spot. No, 8 times 6 is not 36. I'm so bad at math. 8 times 6 is 48. Jeez. So that would be 48 would actually be more than if we did 2 of these barracks and then 2 more on top. So beaver high-rises sound like a fantastic idea. We'll just stick those things right there and just let them build them as they have time. But we'll come back down to single speed, let things run for a tiny bit more, and then we'll do our dice roll, and then we'll call it a day. So while this day is approaching completion here, let me see what else is in chat that I've missed. A whole bunch of warnings about the cycle. Talking about Bing. Did you want the power shafts for the narrow water wheel built by District 1? Either or. I think the way this is set up, they can currently both build once these guys can build all that. Let's see. Tall row houses are more beds per square use. Yep. I think that you might have said that while I was talking about it, and I just didn't see it because of the delay. I don't hate you. What are you talking about? Only down to 2 empty jobs. I don't want a penalty. I'm just trying to see if we can get a little bit more built before we're done and do our dice roll. Can remove 1 barrack and instead build 3 large row houses, 24 housing in place of 10. Connect the path. I did connect the path. Or are you talking about right here? I can't connect this path because then... Oh, I'll just take out a spot in the middle. Yeah, then I'll just connect this. That's fine. They can build a little faster that way. All right. So, let's pause the game. Sunset time here in Beaverburg 8, I believe is what the original name of this was. So now let's find out our fate. Now, I did say we're going to increase the dice roll. We are at 7. So I think what we're going to do is actually, I guess I could just I can do a poll in chat. Let's do that. Let's do that. I forgot I can do that. All right. Engage with your audience. Start a poll. Poll question. What dice roll would you fail at spelling? Would you like? Question mark. I don't want yes or no. I want to change with it. 1d6. 1, I'd just go right up to 10 probably before I did anything else. And then 1d6. The options are going to be 1d6, 1d10. Please do not vote in chat. Use the actual poll when that goes up. 1d6, 1d10, or 2d, not d67. All right. From those three options, vote from those three options, and then we will decide based on your votes what we're going to do. I'll give you guys a little bit to do that. Okay, what comment did I not read, Kurt? Which one of yours did I not see? Yeah, so I guess while we're voting, if you are still here, 52 of you, fantastic to have so many people in with us. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. Hope you are having a fantastic Saturday evening or Sunday morning, I guess, in substantial parts of the world. I think that's most of Asia now would be well into Sunday. I know Japan is 13 hours ahead of where I am. So that'd be about 7 a.m. over there. I think Australia is sometime around the same, maybe about 12 hours. And I know it's probably, 4 a.m. in India right now? Something like that. Yeah, appreciate you being here. We'll give it a little bit more time to make sure everybody can vote in the poll, and then we'll change everything up. So if you are a new beard booster, first of all, welcome. Thanks to those of you who donated memberships. It's very, very awesome, very appreciated. You have access as a beard booster to the emojis. If you click in chat the emoji button, you should see a category for those. We're going to be adding some more this week. And you also, if you join the Discord and you have your Discord and YouTube accounts linked, you'll be able to get access to the role on Discord. And we also have a Beard Booster only channel that doesn't really get a lot of use because most of the people that talk in the Discord are the boosters, but you still have access to that. That is presently the best and fastest way to get in contact with me outside of a live chat on a live stream. So make sure you take advantage of all that. If you don't have your YouTube and your Discord accounts linked, but you join Discord, send me a message and I will give you the role manually. Outside of that, I think we've taken enough time to see the results of the poll. All right, so currently we have 25 votes. 44% want 1d10, 44% want 2d6. So I'll give you another, well, I guess by the time you actually hear me say this will be 30 seconds in the future. So I'll give you a little bit more time to keep voting, and then we'll close. And we'll go with whatever option is the best, because it is currently tied, and I'm not going to let it end at a tie. Yeah, other than that, what else is coming up this week? We've got City Skylines tomorrow. Going to have a nice stream in the afternoon there. I'm going to try and put out a video in the morning. We'll see what happens with that. And then, of course, we're going to have a new Kingdoms Reborn next week. Probably will take the place of one or more of the Austria videos, since that series is starting to get a little bit slow since we don't have any updates for a while. But we'll see. Got more Timberborn coming, of course, our update 4 playthrough. We're still nowhere close to the end of that. But once that's done, and once mods are stable, we're going to start another modded playthrough, and that should be a whole lot of fun. So as always, appreciate you being here. I'm going to go ahead and end the poll. Got 2d6 seems to be the most popular option. So that is what won. That is what we're going to go with. And let me go ahead and get that set up real quick. All right. 2 dice, 6-sided. Put up that window capture. All right. So let's go ahead and hit roll, see what kind of bad stuff happens here. All right. Total of 5. Could definitely have been worse, but I feel like that is still a decent outcome. Hope the first roll is a 12. No, you're not gonna be that lucky. You better believe I voted for 2d6. All right. Let's take this off of here. Let's put in our 0.5s. 7.5. It won't be too long before we have to change our maximum water strength here. Can't forget about this little guy. Now what's going to be really funny is whenever the water strength gets to be too large to actually be safe for this one little block and it starts shooting up crazy high, we're going to have to get a little creative about how we manage our water here. For right now, everything seems to be fine. Got a couple more left to do. I will unpause it just to see how much more chaos happens, but then I think we'll be good to go, and that'll be it for today. Alright, here comes last one. There we go, 7.5 all around, out of dev mode. Turn this back on. I actually want to see how much more this surges when I unpause. Oh, it's on single time speed. Okay, that's anticlimactic. That's not really much of anything. Has this area gotten any worse? Doesn't look like it. How are we doing here? Look, you can see it's already come up to like 2/3 of this block. That's funny. This one is wildly out of control. We're gonna have to do some dynamiting here. But this area, thankfully, is still seems to be fine. This Lido, of course, is going to have to wait on getting those platforms put in. But everything else is looking pretty good. We don't have a hauling post in this district yet? Really? I could have sworn we did. Well, we can add that next time. Got plenty of building to do. Got a whole lot of good stuff done. I'm glad we have a carousel here. I'm glad we're growing coffee. It's too bad we don't have the treated planks yet. That was a huge oversight on my part not to have that in place. But we are well on our way. We have our pine trees growing. Should be another 2-ish weeks in game before we can harvest that sap, the resin, I guess, rather, and start making the wood planks, the treated wood planks. But yeah, we're all good to go. Very, very successful stream. Thank you for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Hopefully nobody said anything cataclysmic in chat in the last 3 minutes. Have I ever played Tropico? I have not. I've watched a lot of people play it. That could be a fun one. Probably would not do a series on it. Probably would just be a stream game. But that's something I would be open to in the future for sure. Oh yeah, and then Kurt said the exact same thing a couple minutes later. Does the penalty double now? Yes, it does. The penalty absolutely doubles. Everything doubles. The stakes raise. This gets harder and harder because remember, this is supposed to be an impossible challenge. I'm not supposed to be able to win this. So if I feel like it's too easy, I'm going to make it harder. All right. Let's see. What else have I missed here? There's a cap, but then there's a cap to the cap. There's like 5 options. Yeah, we'll fix all that. It'll be fine. What if... Oh, 6:17 p.m. my time, William Laguna says, what if the negative water sources turn positive? What if the negative water sources turn positive? That's a spooky idea. I kind of like that. Can you confirm penalty increases now too with more dice? Yes. The penalty is now 2d6 if I miss. 2d6 per day missed. So, if you want chaos, maybe don't remind me if I miss the beginning of a cycle. Maybe do, maybe don't. It's up to you. Could theoretically have a water fountain with some creative positioning. Yes, we could. And that's something, if I ever get into creative map design, I feel like that's something that would be kind of fun to use water sources like that. You can still harvest sap from the mature pines on the far right. Where? I know I said it was going to in-stream, but where's the mature? Oh, these guys, yeah. But we can't get over there yet. We're still way far away from being able to do that. Especially because I just planted trees here. But we'll get to that in due time. Let's actually going to give you guys a nice wide vista here with the remote camera. Look at how cool this map looks. We got all sorts of stuff in here. I think we've done a fantastic job with this. But yeah, thanks for being here. Thank you very much again to all of you who've donated memberships. JulyFlame, Kurt, and Devilish Fun, I believe, were the 3 of you who do that. So thank you very much. Welcome again to all the the new beard boosters. Your name will be in the next video that goes up, and the description of all of these once I modify everything to have that in there. But thanks for being here. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay safe, have fun, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.